Hello, it is me, unspecified third guest for Loud Equals Funny. I come to you in disguise.
Yes.
Oh, who am I?
Who
Oh,
could
you
it
might
be?
find out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's
I can
in
never
witness
know.
protection. It's Fibonacci.
It's
Oh, who is it?
oh, it's Bliston.
It's me!
Oh my God.
I threw my headphones off. That sucks.
Hey, it's Bliston. How we
I'm
doing?
here to
Bliston,
say
you
that
can now hear
everybody
us.
is
Hello.
wrong. I'm here to say that everybody is wrong about everything on the internet. I'm the only one that's right.
That is
Fair
true.
enough.
Hell yeah,
Bottom
Bliston.
Especially when we get to Doctor Who opinions.
I like
It's gonna
when
be
you-
great.
I like when you fucking fade in and out right where I'm sitting. It's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, I kept forgetting that I had this.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know why.
I know why,
You know,
but I'm not
mate-
going to tell the government.
Don't take it with you whenever you go to New York next time. That's all I'm saying. It might be a
Yeah.
little too identifiable. Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Man. He looks like one of the Metal
Solid-
Gear Solid
Solid
1
Black.
terrorists.
Hey, what
You
was
look
that
like
noise?
you look like you want to know whose footprints these are.
Hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, welcome. It's like episode 82
Yes.
of Le Loud Equals Funny Le Podcast. Welcome.
Yeah.
We
Damn
do
it.
have a podcast. It's called Loud Equals Funny. Awesome.
It's- How we doing,
And
folks?
I just woke up.
yeah, I just lit up. You know, I got myself a meatball sandwich for lunch.
Oh,
I got
nice.
Pretty good.
Got myself some Dairy Queen.
Oh, very nice.
I have a Jersey Mike's gift card, but I can't do shit with it because they don't deliver in my town.
Damn.
Thankfully, my place was in walking distance.
Get a little sub.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my god. This fucking fruit punch mixed with the vape tastes like vomit. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Like
I thought you
actual
were-
straight up vomit. That's
I
bad.
thought you were gonna be
Wow.
like, oh, if you mix these together, it tastes just like cotton candy. You caught me off
Nope.
guard. I didn't expect.
Nope.
I have a thing like that with weed and mouthwash. Specifically,
Oh,
the
yeah.
purple Listerine. It tastes like fucking the herb bread stuff from Subway, and no one else gets it but me. But I love
Playing
it.
Schedule 1 in real life. Mix it in your
Yeah.
mouth
Yeah.
with your weed.
I really
gotta
gotta
play
play
that at some
Schedule 1. Yeah, that
We
seems
gotta play it
so
at some
cool.
point.
Honestly,
Apparently,
we
it's
have to
got
record it.
multiplayer. That was news
It
to me
does,
when you
yeah.
mentioned it.
Yeah, it's on the Steam page.
By the way, what
Oh,
Claw
yeah.
doesn't tell you, he's smoking shit that looks like this. If you want to pull that up,
Oh yeah, hang on. Where did you put it?
I put it in
What
the
am I
Steam
smoking?
chat.
Man is smoking the wizard pack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it
Smoking a staff from D&D.
Yeah, that is a faded
It's gonna
orb
do
right
some-
there.
I'm pretty sure that's
You know-
from that. We have one of those in Halo Knight. It's a dark staff from the fucking Blood Bagel map.
No,
It's
no, no, no.
true.
I saw that in one of the Oblivion Remaster photos.
That's
Oh.
true.
Oh yeah.
I just know that this is doing some real necrotic damage to me with every DOT on this one. It's good stuff.
I've also got another image for another topic for later, but we'll save that for when we
We're
get
taking
there.
non-stop necrotic. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you have
that
anything from your
situation.
thing, or should we just talk about it now?
I mean, it's first up in my thing.
Yep.
Oh,
I saw it and I was like, okay, well, just in case I
Yeah.
forget in the 20 minutes between now and the show.
Rest in peace to the woke Pope.
Yeah.
He's
Pope,
Yeah,
Pope
the day
Francis.
after meeting fucking JD Vance.
Same day as we
Yeah.
did JD Vance, and here's an
Oh,
image.
look at that face. Oh my
Uh,
god, he is shocked and appalled.
See, for some reason, JD Vance decided to steal the youth, the last remaining vigor from the Pope, and
He didn't even
To
need it.
what-
He does
to
look
what-
kind of young.
to what end we don't know. But he just felt like it.
well, I
Yeah.
saw someone reveal earlier that his full name is Just Kill the Pope Vance. So
That's
we really
true.
should have seen it coming.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like-
What is JD Vance's actual name? Is it just JD?
Well, hold
Jorgen de
it's-
Peter Vance.
Hold on.
Well,
Because
yeah,
they changed
but you
his
know.
name legally. His
can't name
legal
that-
name was not Vance.
Oh, I found it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like McDonald. or
JD
something like
Vance
that.
Dance.
I'm thinking about
So he's-
David Tennant. I'm so sorry, David Tennant.
James David Vance,
Yep.
Well, there was a
Born-
David in there.
born James Donald Bauman.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, there was
Bowman.
Donald in there too!
Because he's one
There's
of
a
those.
Donald in there.
He's one of those
Donald.
late in life Catholic converts, so he changed his
Yeah.
name to David.
I know a guy.
Oh,
I know
you're
a guy
right,
named Donald.
yeah.
Yep.
He goes by DJ. I wonder why.
You can immediately tell why his fucking mother.
Much
traded
love,
him for-
DJ. By the way, if you're listening.
His mother traded him for like
Vance
a
is
bag
the
of
first-
perk 30s, man.
You know, as much as people,
First millennial vice president. I didn't even think about that.
oh,
Yep.
as
I
much
didn't
as
think about
people talk about JD Vance as being like really bad in terms of that sector of people,
Yeah.
doesn't seem like the worst guy. However,
He's just a goober. Yeah.
changing your name to something and then running for, like, I guess he didn't run for office technically, but he
Well,
was on the ticket.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
on the ticket still.
Yeah.
I'd say that counts as running.
It's very strange to have somebody change their name like that. That doesn't feel like someone you can trust.
A little
personally.
suspicious. Makes
Yeah.
makes it seem like his previous surname was Day Killer, like his fucking
Yeah.
ace attorney up in this bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
rest in
no.
peace, Frope Pantsis. Jesus
Frope-
Christ.
Frope
Maybe I
Pantsis.
shouldn't have hit this. I'm gonna
That's
put
the
this
episode.
Frope
Dave.
Francis, he's unfortunately passed us.
Rest
you
in
know-
peace, Frope Pantsis.
Supposedly he I said the first thing I saw about this was a headline on one of the Canadian news channels YouTube thing. It said like Pope Francis dies just after making his final public appearance, and
On
I
Easter, yeah.
immediately I was just like, that seems like really excellent timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer. How were they just like
He
keeping
held
him
it out
alive?
for all of God's little good girls and boys.
That must be it. They didn't just have him on like life support and eventually pull the plug right after Easter.
I mean, he was
Definitely
still doing
not
stuff.
that.
Well,
It's probably that too,
was,
yeah.
He's been in and out of the hospital a lot with pneumonia stuff. I mean, he was in his late 80s. I mean,
Yeah,
he is
honest,
old.
we gotta fucking elect new popes, honestly, like older popes. I mean, obviously we're gonna elect a new one, but
When's the
they're
first
gonna elect a new
millennial
one.
pope gonna happen? Come
For
on,
real, we need a pope to say skibbity.
we need
Damn
to
it!
go
I mean,
Zoomer,
that would be a
Zoomer pope.
zoomer. Yeah.
It'll take a
Millennial-
while.
Millennials still know what skibbity is.
Millennial would be like yuck your yum pope or something. It would be terrible.
Yes, Queen Pope. Oh God.
Slay
I will
pope.
say something about the robot revolution. I folded in on myself when Yas
I
Queen
hated
was
it.
uttered.
I hated it.
Folded in on myself.
Did I miss
Oh.
that?
Yeah,
He
Doctor
says
says
Yas Queen, and it makes
It's like right at
sense
the
because
end when the
she's a
cum gets
queen.
cleaned up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he does. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, oh, true, he would say that.
I mean, admittedly,
Yeah.
this doctor would say,
But
yeah,
still.
Queen.
Let's
This
let's
is a doctor who's embraced cringe culture, but we'll move to that later.
yeah, we don't want like early
Aw.
spoilers because we're going to be talking about the 2 episodes that just came out.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because I have a crackhead theory and I hope I remember it all because I just woke up. Like much like
Tristan-
Daniel Larson himself.
Tristan, your crackhead theory last time proved correct, so I'm very
Yeah, but-
excited.
To be fair, this is a crackhead theory based on something else. I didn't completely generate this in my mind
Was it
But I
something
had the
just from latest
crackhead thought-
episode too, though.
immediately after the last episode ended. I got the crackhead thought immediately. I was like, oh no.
I am very curious
Brain
where the season
blast.
is going.
I'm also very curious, but we'll talk about that later.
Later.
Yeah, in a little.
He is for.
Did you post your stories, Bane, or do you have any?
I didn't have anything today.
Oh man, I don't really have that many either.
This might
forgot
be
to
just a
post.
doctor.
Short
who-
episode.
Yeah,
No,
there's
It's not gonna be
there's stuff
ju-
to talk about though. That's the thing.
I do
Like,
have stuff. Also, yeah, we have the whole situation happening
Yes.
between 2 ex-beloved content creators.
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I didn't even think about
This
that.
is gonna
yeah.
be a real boxing match of an episode over here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my gloves.
Damn.
This is
I don't
gonna be an
have
episode
gloves
of me saying
for this.
my opinion on. Well, should we just get into it? You just want to get into it now?
I mean, I got some politic and dystopia stuff first, but if we want to just jump into it, I can.
May as well get the hard thing out of the way fast. Fuck it, right?
All right, just ignore all of this. Chunt and chup.
Yes.
So this by the way, this was a flashbang. Did not expect that. Fucking
I-
content cop on H3.
Actually,
I
I
know.
kind of
Bring it
did.
out, of course.
I've been saying H3.
Well, he announced that he was going to do this
Do one.
before it came out, and people were just like, "Oh, I guess he
It was
needs
just
to
like
pay
a
the rent
content
this
cop.
month."
Which,
Yeah,
I don't
think
really buy the fact that he's doing all this for money, because I feel like the play, if he was doing it for money, is just to keep content cop going as it was.
admittedly, there's a few I could see him doing.
Because edgy stuff is like fucking huge nowadays. It's
I
so
guess
profitable.
that's fair, but he also desperately needs money after the Creator Clash debacles and the third one they're apparently fucking doing.
No, they
Are they?
did it.
No.
It was like how many times Ian can punch a fucking punching bag in a row or something like that. It was very strange.
That sounds
Okay.
very
it was like,
uninteresting.
hi,
I
it's
don't know.
Creator Clash 3. It's just going to be a charity stream, and I'm going
Clash-
to punch a bag a bunch.
Clash
I don't know.
versus a punching bag. Okay. Well, speaking
What is
of punching bags, Idubbbz and H3.
Yeah.
The racist inhabitants on board Mothership Zeta. Okay, Jesus Christ.
All right.
I have tweet notifications on for like a select few people because they haven't moved, and
Now you got some.
every notification I see from Twitter is crazy.
Awful.
I'm sorry,
But-
what were we talking about? Idubbbz.
Yes. So I watched about halfway through the video. There's a certain point where I was like, okay, I kind of threw my hands up. I'm like, I'm out of it. But there was a
Okay,
point.
I just watch it all.
There was a point where I found out that Ethan Klein spent $20,000 on a button to stop him from basically stop him from crashing.
You know
out on
what?
the
Actually,
ice
so have I. So,
What?
you know, if you can,
Yeah.
I've done that. I did that too. I was inspired by Ethan. So listen,
train. Okay.
if you support this, if you like this podcast and you want to support my
You spent
deficit
the
now for having a button,
$20,000 on a button and not a better computer?
yeah.
Look,
Damn.
It's
So
very
listen,
really
if you want to. If you want to
Inspiration comes
recoup
in
my
waves,
cost,
Paul.
you can go to patreon.com/loud=funny. Also, like and subscribe.
woo.
YouTube likes it when you do.
Whammy,
that.
wham, wham, wazzle.
Like, subscribe, kick me in the nuts, kill my parents, fucking shoot me in the back of the
Subscribers,
head.
Click that notification bell down below.
Yeah. All right. So, but what was I saying? Fuck. Oh yeah, but check it out. I can demo my $20,000 creation right now. Check it out. You know, I really hate people.
Understandable. I feel the same way about Italians.
Yeah. Well, now to be fair, the button
You could have just said
doesn't-
I agree, man. You didn't need to add the extra context.
Hey man,
I feel like that was already covered with what I said.
the button,
point.
to be fair, doesn't remove.
Yeah,
doesn't
it,
just,
It scrubs the
mute
last
him.
like minute
yeah,
of
apparently
stream.
it cuts out the the minute
But
afterwards.
Again, yeah,
That
but
could be
again,
done
I
in the
don't see
background.
how Stream Deck. It's right here.
You press
It's like
the
I paid
buttons.
$100 for this thing.
Yeah, it proved to me in a shadow of a doubt that it's like, oh, you can become so rich you become stupid. Like
Yeah,
I feel like that's been proven many times
But
now.
this-
yeah. I
this
mean,
just,
look
like,
at our fucking
solidified.
government.
Well, I mean, it's not so much stupid. It's like stupid, but also just you lose perspective of the value of things, I guess.
yeah.
I guarantee Ethan Klein does not know what the price of milk is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's like a famous moment in
what
like
can a banana
I think
cost? $10.
it was like Stephen Harper versus another guy in like some debate. They were asked like,
Oh,
do you
you're
know
right.
the price of milk, a carton of milk? And he was like, $10, and he just, completely
it's like,
bungled it.
All
Milk was
right.
$10. I'd throw myself off that fucking bridge. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
Oof. But yeah, no.
I need my cereal, man.
That's kind of around the time I stopped the video. I know there was more to it, but I was like, yeah, I'm out. I
I was thinking of watching this video on stream yesterday, but I was just kind of like, who gives a shit? I don't know. It's gonna
Yeah.
be
It
like I
really
try
kinda feels
watching
like
these-
content cop itself. I will
I'm-
say that. That's my biggest criticism.
I
of
that's
will-
it.
what I've heard.
I will say I'm going to be apparently cringe and bad and defend Idubbbz a little bit here if we get to that.
That is
But
cringe and bad.
even still, this is all very stupid.
Like,
I mean, yeah, it is. Sometimes I try to watch videos like this where it's like a back and forth drama dissection from people that are involved in it, and It really is just this kind of thing where it's like, unless you are completely in the know, there's no attention. It's the same as the type of shit I wound up looking at on my channel a lot of the time, where it's like these people that you've never heard of fighting, fucking cat fighting on the internet.
I don't know what the fuck a Frogan is. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
I mean, Frogan's a dumb fat bitch, but that's unrelated. That's unrelated to anything that matters.
Give me a bit of column A, a bit of column B.
But like, yeah, you need to like know all the specific ins and outs, and it's just such brain fog shit.
Yeah.
You know, you start listening, and it just washes through your fucking brain like.
Well, I've
like
also
a fucking
learned.
conch shell.
I've learned recently that he doesn't interview people anymore, which I thought was the whole conceit of his podcast.
Yeah,
That doesn't
That's
happen
strange.
anymore.
I think he had a guest on though during
Who are
his
we
fucking
referring
reaction
to?
to it.
Idubbbz?
Ethan.
Oh, Ethan. Okay.
Yeah. Because
But
like,
yeah,
Yeah, last
everyone
time
has
Ethan interviewed
podcasts.
somebody.
yeah. It was originally them just interviewing people. I remember the Bill Burr one, which everyone still kind of makes fun of him for.
I was
That's a
gonna
very
say
funny
the
one.
classic Ethan
Made Ethan go on
podcast.
fucking antidepressants.
I
Yeah.
genuinely think that's why he stopped having people on, is because that moment, it must have been
fair.
a long-term trickle-down thing. But
I mean, like you joke, but like Ethan Klein is at some point he was like a comedian.
yeah, he
I
tried,
don't think
he
he
tried
really-
to be a funny man.
I don't really
And
think
it
he
was
Funny.
counts.
I
as
liked
that.
him.
Oh yeah, I thought he was pretty funny back in the
Fucking
day.
Vape Nash. Let me.
Woo!
Oh, that tasted foul. Okay.
Oh god, oh vomit. But yeah, like
Maybe
he
I should
wanted
get
to
a
be.
button.
He wanted to be a comedian, and he was more, capable as a funny man back then. But like you look up to someone like Bill Burr. He comes on your podcast, and he just relentlessly fucking mogs you to the point where everyone thinks he's banging your wife.
Imagine if like fucking
God damn.
Mike Klasa or like James Rolfe came on this podcast and just fucking hated us and berated us. Good lord.
Yeah,
That's what I was so
Vinny
worried with
Vinesauce
fucking
and
Vinny, oh
Joel.
god.
I was so
Yeah.
worried with that for
Both
Ray
of
Bowles.
them. Like Vinny starts off, he's like, "Hang on, let me call up Joel. I need to get him in on this
Brings him in the
shit."
call.
You need to
like,
tag team, yeah.
God,
He
you
just
guys both
he just
suck.
fucking blasts sex in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's turning 2 years old in a few days.
What is
Sex in Minecraft had an
Oh,
exciting anniversary in a few ways recently.
Yes.
Oh
we
yeah,
love sex in Minecraft.
random thing. The Minecraft movie is on track to make $1 billion. Who else wants to hang
Yeah.
No
themselves?
surprise. No surprise.
I mean, we should probably like watch it all. Like I know none of us wants to, and I don't really want to pay money to go see it, but I'm just
No,
like
no,
I'm
fine-
sure we can
I am
find
fi-
a
I'm
decent
fine for
camera.
previs. I'm fine
For
for previs.
honestly,
Yeah, that was
so
good.
am I. For content purposes, we might want to talk about the Minecraft movie. I'm just throwing it out there. Like I hadn't thought about it
Oh,
until
yeah.
now.
Alright, how about
The
this?
work print-
We'll do the Minecraft movie. The moment they announce Minecraft movie 2 officially, then we'll do the Minecraft movie.
Okay,
another
then
Minecraft
it'll
movie.
it'll be an SEO again, but just
Exactly.
fashionably late. It's perfect.
The Minecraft movie work print one, I would be happy to watch with you guys because it does
Sure.
also have the deleted scenes. So like, yeah, it's
Oh,
unfinished.
It
But that
is
also makes
very
it
That
curious.
movie's
way more
already like
entertaining, you
that
know?
movie is already like the length of a slightly long video essay. I'm just like, does it have deleted
12
scenes?
hours? Jeez.
Yeah, there's a scene early on
Yeah,
of
there's
Jack
couple.
Black singing a song, and that was cut out.
I didn't realize that was
Oh,
cut
okay.
out because I actually thought that it was in the movie. I was like, all right.
Oh
Show 'em
yeah,
singing
that song
early,
in the
show 'em this,
beginning that was so fucking bad. Jesus Christ! At least the Lava Chicken song was like a little better. Oh,
The Lava Chicken one is annoyingly catchy. That's its biggest problem. It gets stuck.
Oh
in
yeah,
your ears.
I finally watched the Mario movie.
Oh,
I
God.
completely
yeah?
forgot that I
Okay.
did that until just now.
wow.
It was-
How'd you feel?
I mean, I pointed and pogged a couple times, but for the most part, I just felt nothing.
I like
Yeah.
the only thing I like is the casting of Charlie Day as Luigi. It's like, all right,
Yeah, that I loved hearing that voice come out of that little man.
Yeah, I feel like he was pretty good as Luigi. Everyone else was horribly miscast except maybe Bowser, but then they still made him do that stupid fucking song.
Yeah.
I do think
like-
Jack Black was like kind of decent for normal scenes as Bowser. He put on a bit of a voice and didn't just sound like Jack Black.
I will say, so did Keegan-Michael Key.
I was gonna
didn't
say,
expect
Keegan-Michael
his
Key was
Toad
also
to be
not
that okay.
He was
Yeah.
pretty good,
Jack
actually.
was
Yeah,
bad.
I forgot about him. He was really going for like classic Toad.
Those two and Anya Taylor-Joy are the ones who I'm like, oh, you're clearly trying to like do something in your performance and not just
Yeah.
like, whoa, guys, I'm here.
You can tell who's a
I'm getting
Mario fan.
paid.
You can
Yeah.
tell. You can definitely tell that Mario isn't a Mario
You
fan.
can tell who
Listen,
was stomping
It's me,
Koopas.
a Mario.
Was yeah.
We don't say that word anymore, Chris.
No, they said it with an
You're
A.
not supposed to
a
call it
Koopa-
that.
Not Koopa with a hard R. Cooper. It's Koopa.
Field of Coopers.
What do you have to say about this episode so far, ReactBot?
My pants pissed.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what
Dude
that
Rock.
mysterious Chinese frame was, but
Yeah,
okay.
what was that short frame?
Oh, I
there?
missed that.
Fucking Jack's Films putting viruses in my shit.
Oh
Awesome.
god.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Yes.
do we
I
want to
couldn't
keep
even-
talking about Content Cop? I'm fine
I-
to just leave it
not
at
really.
that. I've
I'll su-
really lost my ability to care.
I'll
You know what?
summarize my thoughts. I feel like Ian is, in my opinion, the biggest loser in this situation. I mean, Ethan is very shortly behind him, but I really just think Ian's just a giant, pathetic idiot, and that's
When it
all I
comes to
really have
public
to say.
perception, I
Yeah.
would say so. Not in my
That's all-
personal opinion, but public perception, yes.
Public perception, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I really have. Other
Exactly.
than that, I don't care.
I think we can all agree that the worst person won. Hassan is very popular, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I cry every day about that.
Really
I
quick. I'm gonna run and grab a bottle of water. I can still hear you guys, so continue.
All right,
Jesus
I-
Christ, Bane.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be
Nick,
honest.
let's do things that Bane can't cut around.
Oh no.
Oh, true, yeah. What words?
I'm just
do you
gonna
wanna
say a really long N word every ninth
See,
word.
some of us prefer. Yeah, some of us. That's good. Some of us came with water, ready to go.
I came with fruit punch. That's
My-
I
Water
needed
is
some form of
jockey.
calorie. Why?
I was trying to say I couldn't even stomach sitting down to watch it. I didn't want to dedicate my time to it.
Yeah,
I
I feel
saw,
like,
like-
kind of the same way.
I saw like 3 minutes of it on Twitter and was like, I don't need to sit down and watch an hour and 6 minutes of this. I don't. I
Oh,
don't care.
until you mentioned that, I thought you were talking about the Mario movie. My bad.
I mean, I
Oh.
kind of felt the same way about the Mario movie. I was just
That
like,
is how I
I'll
felt
watch
with
it
the
if it
Mario
comes
movie
up.
At first, that's how I
literally-
felt with the Mario movie. I
That's
think
literally
it's fine.
how I watched the Mario movie. It came up. Someone else who I was with wanted to watch it, and I was like,
Why
got a
did they
fucking
want
deck
to
to
watch
sleeve.
it?
I don't know. I get. Well, I mean, he just didn't see it, but
Oh,
yeah,
I mean-
I sleeved my deck during that time, so that's cool. I had
There
Doctor
you
Who
go.
deck. There's a second Doctor. There he is.
Ooh.
He makes everybody draw.
All right, I'm back.
Well, he doesn't make everybody draw, but he lets everybody draw. And if they draw, they can't do shit to me next turn. Ha!
Aha.
God, I want to play Magic.
By the way,
It's fine.
this motherfucker, the
Yeah, Sixth Doctor.
see him a little bit better. The sixth
see, I
Doctor,
see.
this motherfucker is overpowered.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucking over. Well, I mean, he costs 6 to get out, so you know.
Of course.
But he can be your commander, so you can get him out multiple times. And his effect lets you copy historic spells, but the spells aren't legendary. Historic spells are any artifact, any legendary thing, or any saga, which is like a new card type. It's
Okay.
cool.
I've got my. Oh, you. Whoa.
Wow, it's
really-
like specifically censoring it.
my Junji Ito
Oh, that's awesome.
cards. They're my favorite. I'm not normally a black player, but I kind of feel like I'm obligated to.
I'm not normally a Magic player, but you know, I'm getting into it. I like it.
Played a bit of Magic
but-
over the years.
Play the Caesar's Legion deck. It's cool.
I wish I had the attention span to learn Magic. I've
I
tried
wish there was
playing.
a. I mean, there might be a free way that like we can just like get together for games.
MTG Arena is like that.
Is it free?
I
Can you like
remember-
make your own
Free to
deck?
play.
Yeah, it's free to play.
Yeah, I remember
Do you
there
have to,
was
do you have
this-
to get your own decks in like packs or get your own
Yeah, but
cards
they
in
give you a
packs?
million.
They give you a lot
Ah.
of free shit.
I
Is it
remember
up to
there was
date with
this
the new
thing
cards?
like
Typically, go on.
there was this thing like 10 years ago or so that I tried that was like a free like fan made kind of MTG dual thing. I forget the name of it, but yeah, you would just download all the card packs basically. And I don't know, it's like complicated, but I've learned D&D and I feel like a better person for having done so. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels
You know,
good to
now.
learn these games and stuff because they're all very like they all feel really rewarding because you're doing so much in ways that are so easy to do. You know?
yeah, well, it's also
like
it's like a bucket list item. I've always wanted to play Magic. I've never gotten into
Yeah.
it, but you know, D&D is similar. Now I'm into it, and very happy to
Yeah.
now be
If-
into it.
If you could do D&D, you could do Magic.
oh,
Yeah.
easily, yeah.
Yeah, I think
And you can
Tabletop
make a-
Simulator does Magic.
You can make a
Oh, yeah, they
geez,
probably
you can
have it.
make a deck with My Little Pony in it. You can make a deck with Hatsune Miku in it.
Can you mix and match?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're playing Commander, yeah.
Oh, so it's like Fortnite of card games.
Kind of, yeah. It's become that.
Dear
I
God,
think they might do Star Wars soon.
Oh,
Like they've done Marvel, I think.
I think
Either
I
that
think
or
Secret
it's
Lair has
releasing
already
soon.
done a Star Wars set, haven't they?
Have they? Hang on.
Not sure.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
I
search
yeah,
this offline
Commander
just in case.
Commander's a really, really fun way of playing Magic because it gives you so much freedom. One of the reasons I like the One Piece card game is that the One Piece card game is basically just always Commander, which is super fun.
Okay, so somebody's made some proxies. Let's see.
Ooh.
proxies.
Yeah, proxies are like a fake card with like a different card, like a card's effect, but you have a different like art with it.
Yeah, different look, same thing.
Yeah, all the ones that I'm seeing are custom, and I feel like if you know it was officially out, I wouldn't be seeing so many customs in the
Yeah,
YouTube,
then they guess
not
I
YouTube,
guess
in the
they
Google
haven't done
thing.
it. I feel like that's something that they should have done a long time ago. Like they've done SpongeBob, Assassin's Creed,
Yep,
Transformers, My Little Pony, Doctor Who, Warhammer,
Godzilla. Yeah, Warhammer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jurassic
They've done it-
World. Like,
they've
done
done
so-
D&D,
they've done
but Wizards owns both of them.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to have to fucking play with a deck that includes like Godzilla and Doctor Who, if that's an option.
Yeah, that sounds
Jesus Christ.
fucking awesome.
That does sound
But
pretty
basically the core conceit of Commander is that it's a lot slower paced. You
Yeah.
only get one of each card in your deck, and you have to have 100. And then you select one guy out of your deck that includes all of the colors included to be your commander, and he can like come out at any time. But every time he dies, he like costs more.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
I like it.
it's very
Maybe-
fun.
It would be pretty good to get into it. From what I understand, the like single player versions that exist are very different from the actual thing.
Yeah.
I guess they just haven't really made. Maybe there's probably like one out there that exists, but it seems like they haven't really made many that are like just a direct single player adaptation of the card game.
I don't think there are any
There were
recently,
some
at
on
least.
360.
There was one on DOS that was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
And then
I'll have to
again,
check that out.
yeah.
Only
and
had
then
the first
Arena
like 3
has-
sets though.
Arena I think has bot matches. I think, and
That's
it
not too
does.
bad.
I think
But they're
so.
they're bad bots. They're really bad. They're really easy no matter what you do, basically.
But Arena you can play on your phone. You can play anywhere.
Yeah.
I might check that out.
It's
I
got
just don't.
crossplay, too.
It's Wizards of the Coast, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in some way it's evil. All right, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can make? Is there any way we can make ReactBot's joint purple like that staff from earlier?
Necrotic and
Hang on, let me pull up OBS.
Let's say we could at the very least later crop it out and make it.
Man, we got to give him some fucking meteor fireballs.
Filters,
Oh, that'll do it.
color key, color correction, I guess.
You know, we're gonna
Probably.
get into discussion later of I'll take the brief opportunity to just talk a little bit. We're gonna get into discussion later about Doctor Who, but this morning when I was catching up on Doctor Who, I also decided to finally watch a couple episodes of the Star Wars Andor show.
Yes.
And like, holy shit, I knew it was supposed to be good. I didn't realize it was going to be exactly what I always wanted from a Star Wars production.
Yeah.
No spoilers after episode 4. I still have yet to watch it.
It's no spoilers at all, really. I'm just like, it feels like it's mostly just people like living on a planet and how they live and like their day-to-day routines and stuff. And you get just a lot of like world building, and you get this cool guy who's like the bell gonger who smashes the
I do like the bell
to wake
gonger.
people up. Yeah, just like oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm
The
duplicating
wizard.
it and I'm undoing the color so I can have both of them.
Nice. You got to give him a green
Yeah.
one too for Halloween. Yeah, no, I really like Andor so far. It's so funny because like I've never really heard anything that good about Rogue One. I know Tristan, I know you like it.
I like it. It's like it's
I call it
it's
a
Halo
Vietnam
Reach
movie.
but in Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah, space
you know,
Vietnam.
it sounds kind of cool. Just sounds like from everything I've heard that it's kind of like not really delivering on what it could have. You know,
It's a
Yeah,
little
in some
missed
ways,
opportunity.
definitely,
Yeah,
I-
it is very breakneck.
I still
Yeah,
like it.
and-
I'd recommend
but-
it.
but then the
After
fucking
Andor season 2, I'd recommend it probably.
yeah, well, that is coming soon apparently, which is
Yes.
just terrifying because everything that's good from Disney Star Wars is like, hey,
No,
Did
people
you
are
like
saying it's
season
better
one?
now.
People are
Wow.
saying
People are saying
it's
the
new
better,
season
and
is
it's
better.
Like fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
that's
watch
fucking
it.
crazy. That is fucking
It's
crazy.
a franchise
Yeah,
of Tony
I'm-
Gilroy. Fuck it.
I'm
Go
very
wild,
early.
go wacky.
I'm very early on, but it is just there's no Jedi, there's no like lightsabers, there's no Force. It's just people living on this like little shit planet, and
Yeah.
like there's a cool little droid guy who's kind of fucked up. There's so much depth to like how they like not humanize, but how they make you like feel for this like fucked up little shitty droid who's like stuttering. It's really good. Really good stuff. And also, yeah, there's like just parts where it's like native kids from this one planet
like that.
just like watching ships fly overhead, and it's like, yeah, this seems like something that would fit in Star Wars. You've never seen this in Star Wars though. There's just
Yeah.
people like speaking a different language, like, oh look, they're coming from above. Like it's just interesting. Really, really recommend it, and if season 2 is gonna be better, then holy shit, hey, we got a green one. This is beautiful.
mean-
This is what it's all about, people.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Then it changed.
This is-
the
Oh,
base
they're
one
both
to
green.
though.
Shit. Hang
Yeah,
on.
that's
so
weird.
so
I know
we've
what
got-
happened.
we've got acid, we've got poison, and we've got fire damage all ready
Yep.
to go.
Hell
I
yeah.
was gonna say,
duplicate instead.
there is some Star Wars news. There's a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying
Okay.
attention to it, so I'll let you take the helm on that while I delete. By the way, if you want to know my opinions on the content cop, just fucking pause and read my shit. I don't fucking.
True.
Oh, that's whoops. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. You've had ample fucking time to pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a few Star Wars announcements recently. There's Darth Jar Jar in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Which
Which a
he
Twitter
calls
user-
Fortnite.
A Twitter user pointed out they really should pay the guy who came up with that theory at this point, because now
Yeah.
they're like actually doing it in media, and that feels very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
very
isn't an
Fortnite.
official thing. That is very strange. You're right.
Yeah, it's them, capitalizing off of a popular meme and just making them
At what
money off
point?
it.
So did they wind up putting Big Chungus in multiverses?
I think as like a
It's
as
a
like an
taunt
alt
thing.
skin. Oh,
Yeah.
a taunt. Okay.
Taunt. Okay. So like no one. Well,
That's
that's actually
dead now.
from. Well, that's actually from an old
Yeah, it's a
cartoon,
frame.
though. Yeah. Okay. I
And,
guess
like,
that's
the,
fine.
I posted
there.
in
I don't
I
remember
posted
if it
in-
actually was in the game. I know that
I
was like
posted in Loud Equals Funny
It
chat.
was like
Hang
a
on,
meme
let
at
me pull it up.
least.
yeah, no.
Let me pull up the picture that I showed that I posted yesterday.
No.
Like this.
Yeah.
It is just a frame of the show, so it's fine.
Yeah.
However,
comma.
adding Darth to Jar Jar isn't a frame of Phantom Menace, you know?
No,
Yeah.
exactly. That's a new thing you're doing. It's a new character design that you're implementing as a new skin in a game. Like, I don't know.
Please note that this is also not fine. Fuck that. Stop milking the stupid
Yeah, it
Homer and the
sucks. I don't
shrub
like
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
There was
That popped up as a
also
Green
Roku ad
weed.
for me too, Tristan. So I saw it too.
Dave Filoni was talking about Ahsoka season 2, which everyone is so excited for.
Oh yeah, they're bringing back Admiral Akbar.
So
I
you
almost
can fight Thrawn.
I almost included that in Clickbait Corner, but it was so underwhelming that it's like, this just isn't even funny from like an outlandish standpoint.
Well, one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts of his whole presentation on Ahsoka was he was like, I fought for years to get Ahsoka to ride a wolf in media because I love Princess Mononoke so much.
Well, okay, all right, that's
And it's
that's
like,
fair, I guess.
and it's like, that's cool, but aren't you the guy who makes it?
yeah,
Who did you have to argue with? You're the lead writer.
Who was like so
creative and
adamant at
showrunner.
Disney? Who was at Disney or previously Lucasfilm who was like, no, you can't have her riding a wolf. That's fucking stupid.
They have the
Someone just-
Mandalorian ride like a land dinosaur in like his second episode or whatever. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fucking dumb. Okay.
and then
okay,
the other.
hang on. I'm also gonna
big
get
news-
a PNG of lean for him.
The biggest
Gonna
news
give him some of the perp potion. Oh yeah,
is
let me
that
pull that
we
up.
know who's writing the new trilogy, and by the new trilogy we mean episodes 10 to 12,
What?
and it's
Simon
Simon Kinberg.
What?
Who's all right? All right. Tell me more about this guy. Sounds bad.
Bane,
Yeah.
do you want to do it?
Well,
Note
he's had
that
some.
this is okay. Go ahead first. Sorry.
I'll say the most notable work I believe he directed it to recently was Dark Phoenix.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
I haven't seen it.
So
That
this
was his
is like
one
directorial
of the bad
debut.
X-Men movie.
it was one of the bad ones. There's some really good ones, but it was
Yeah.
not one of them.
Yeah, it was. Not.
So this is basically just like when they got fucking Colin Trevorrow to do the script of No, he didn't do the script.
yeah.
He did the abandoned script.
He did the original
was-
idea.
And funnily enough, judging by the leaks, it's better than what we got. It wasn't stupid nostalgia bait.
That's kind of true, but
Well,
what
it
we
would be
got,
hard
I
to be
think
worse
the
than what
one,
we got.
I think the final script was from the guy who wrote Batman v Superman. So really,
No, it was JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
they just keep hitting those home runs.
Well, the big thing, so if you want to run down what he's actually, like, he produces a lot of stuff, but what he's actually written, he has written XXX State of the Union, Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't mind that one.
X-Men 3, Jumper with Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell? Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Guy
That
Ritchie,
one's
Sherlock
bad.
Holmes.
I've been meaning to watch that one.
First
This
one's
Means
okay.
War with Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine, and Tom Hardy.
Oh,
I'm gonna take that woman's spoon away.
X-Men Days of Future Past. So, hey, you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
good one.
yeah.
that's one of the good ones.
Fant Four Stick.
Oh,
Mind you,
X-Men
he did-
Apocalypse.
Mind you, he did the rewrites for that.
Oh,
X-Men Apocalypse.
Say that
Dark
again.
Phoenix. And then he did a movie called The 355 that was dumped on Netflix, I think, and it was really bad. Oh no, that was theatrical. It was just awful. No one saw it. It earned like $20 million.
well, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Gonna be great,
It's gonna be
folks.
great.
It's gonna be great.
I can really respect this.
What are they gonna do for the
Oh, me too.
Okay.
I like how that fucked up. That's fitting.
You okay, ReactBot? Did I give you
Testing
too many
again?
reads?
That
Are you
worked
are you
out.
fucked up on the?
I guess
Yeah,
you can also
really
respect
can't say
this.
that word anymore.
What the fuck, ReactBot? What's
Oh.
wrong with you? You were on one last episode. Get back to it.
Cancel bot. So they concluded all the Skywalker shit, right?
Yes.
They're gonna finally
I guess
have
so.
to do something new.
Yes.
Are they? Are they really? Or do you expect them to?
I hope
This
they
is
will.
Not
not
really.
Skywalker saga. This is a new start.
Is it
Like-
wait? Is this the Rey trilogy or is this like a different?
No, we
thing?
don't know. We don't even
Okay.
know if Rey's going to be involved at all.
All
Well,
right, I was assuming
you know-
this was the Rey trilogy. I thought
You
they
know
were just-
who? You know who wrote the fucking story for the Star Trek original motion picture? Was
that?
I'm pretty sure Alan Dean Foster,
Hmm.
who is a writer.
Yeah.
Now, I know you don't want to get J.K. Rowling to write your Fantastic Beasts movie, but I'm just saying, like, can't these movies, like, I don't know, hire fucking Peter David to just write, like, is he still alive? Whoever, like, one of the guys who would just write, like, 1,000,000 Star Wars books back in the day. Just get one of those guys to do it already.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd think.
you know,
That makes
stop
sense.
getting these, like, hack fraud fucking Hollywood. You don't even need to get a great writer. You just get to, is
Get
he
a
gonna
good
have
one.
lean? Is he, are you giving him lean?
Yeah, just
Hell
you
yeah.
know, just for when he wants some. He's not gonna have any.
He's
now.
real happy
He's-
about it. Oh, now he's upset. You took it away from him. Now he's upset.
Oh, okay, all right. You can have the lean back. Although I'm gonna fuck with
There
the. I'm gonna fuck with the contrast a bit.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like back in the day they would get somebody to fucking write a thing that was like an actual writer, and now they just get these people in that just staple together various like boardroom ideas, and that's what they make as the movie.
I mean, say what you will about
second screen, baby.
Say what you will about episode 6 to 9, but at least at first they had a plan to have J.J. Abrams do it all. Like, at least they had a person who is a writer
That was the
set to
initial
write
idea.
those movies.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
just a
they
shame that it was
decided-
J.J. Abrams.
And then they decided, no, 3 different writers. And then they decided, actually, no, never mind. J.J. Abrams, come back and hatchet job this together.
Yeah, you
Um,
can't even really blame J.J. Abrams in this situation, though, because it's like, I mean, to some degree, because Bad Robot sprung so much evil in the world, but, like, J.J. Abrams himself, the first one was kind of fine,
Yeah, it was fine.
and if he
Those-
just made
yeah.
all 3 with, like, a coherent fucking story, it probably would have been fine. And also, it's not really Rian Johnson's fault. I mean,
Yeah, he did
I
something actually
actually-
different.
he did something different. He kind of went too
Trying.
different for what the previous movie had set up, but like that was probably not like Disney. That was probably not without like Disney pushing him in a direction.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I don't think you can really blame either of the writers, you know, in that situation or the directors or whatever. In that situation, it is just kind of unfortunately bungled completely by Disney.
Which is crazy, because how do you mess up one of the biggest media franchises of all time this
Very.
consistently? You have to remember, they have 5 other Star Wars movies coming, at least.
Well, there's
Are they
also
back
one-
to making movies again?
We're
then?
back
guess
to making
so.
movies. Well,
Yeah,
Because there was.
I mean, they
how
stopped at a
long-
pretty good time, to be fair.
When was the gap then? It was like
2019
after Solo.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no. It was after. No, it was after episode 9.
All right. Okay.
Well,
Episode 9 in
Yeah.
2019, and then there hasn't been one since. They're gonna do
Wow.
one like I think next year. I think. I don't know.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
yeah.
Ooh.
Mandalorian
Baby
and Grogu, that's
Yoda.
big, yeah.
How are they
ready for
going
my
to
adult
make the
Baby Yoda
fucking
figures.
Mandalorian? How are they going to make this movie not just a big episode of the TV show? I don't
Oh, they
know.
are. They're just gonna
That's
do
the whole
that.
idea. That's the idea.
Ugh. The show's
So, yeah.
already okay. Whatever.
So we've got Mandalorian and Grogu, which is the one that is actually like, I think it's almost done filming.
I think so. Gee,
which is,
Pedro
of course,
Pascal's
Jon
in so
Favreau.
many things.
There's the one they just announced, which is Star Wars Starfighter, which is
Oh,
directed
yeah,
by
that's
Ron
Ryan.
Levy
Get Ryan Gosling in it.
Okay.
with Ryan,
Ryan
Gosling,
Gosling,
in
yay.
it.
Sean Levy.
Oh, no, what are you talking about? Ryan Gosling fucking sucks. He eats shit.
I like him in some.
I love
th-
Ryan Gosling.
I think he could be fine in those.
Wait, no,
You like
hang
his
on.
gym.
I'm thinking about
Ryan
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Okay,
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds
Gosling's
sucks.
Good.
I don't
Yeah,
like him.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
Not
Gosling
so
is
great.
Canadian.
Donald
Ryan Gosling, yes. Ryan Reynolds, no. 1994. That's my new name.
There's the Dave Filoni movie written and directed by Dave Filoni that we don't know anything about yet.
And that's written and directed by
there's
Dave Filoni, sadly.
There's the James Mangold one, which we don't know anything about yet. There's the Taika Waititi one, which is being co-written by the guy who wrote The Favorite and Poor Things. Which makes me
Not sure what that
really
is.
want to see it and also not want to see it at all, because I feel like Taika Waititi's gonna ruin that.
Yes. But the guy who wrote Poor Things is writing a fucking Star Wars movie? What the fuck?
There's the Donald Glover Lando movie, which was going to
I'm
be
down
a
for
show
that.
that they're reworking into a movie.
Donald Glover was the best thing about the Solo movie, and even then, like, the Solo movie was good.
Heard that.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah,
It just wasn't successed because it came like 3 months after Last Jedi.
I
Very strange
remember the lead up to that Solo movie and how down on it people were because the main guy didn't really look or sound or act like.
Ah,
He did
now
act
we're
like
doing
him,
AI for
He
everything.
did act like him,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean,
We need face replacement.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know.
he
From
looked
what I
enough
understand,
like him, I thought.
Yeah, I
I
would
don't
say
think
so.
he really looked
acted
so
like
much
him, though.
like him, but who cares? Yeah, I understand he actually did act pretty well as like Harrison Ford, young Harrison Ford in that. So
I recommend watching it. It's just a really nice, fun action film in the Star Wars universe. There is a lightsaber, but
and
it's
then
only
Darth
one.
Maul shows up for some
Yeah.
reason.
It's clearly a bit of a hatchet job because it was meant to be oh my god, Lord and Miller, I think.
Yeah.
And then they had a disagreement with
Isn't
Disney.
it like Ron Howard?
They jumped off it and Ron Howard came on. But a lot of my favorite parts of that movie are apparently the Ron Howard stuff, which surprised me. Like there's a sequence on like a train.
Oh, that was so good.
And it's really good. And apparently that was all Ron Howard stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's one of the coolest parts in the movie. That's kind of neat, Plus, Solo also introduced the new guy who's playing Chewie now, and he does he's a little more physical than any Chewie has been in the past, and it makes him a lot of fun to watch.
Was he in Skywalker Saga or whatever?
He was in
he was in 9. Yeah, because
yeah.
I don't think Peter Mayhew had Peter Mayhew passed away by then.
He had retired at least.
Yeah, because the new guy was his understudy.
Oh,
yeah. I do think that Peter Mayhew did some of the like close-up shots.
Okay, here we are. So he was the body double in Force Awakens, and then became the lead performer of Chewbacca in Last Jedi, and then in Solo and Star Wars Skywalker. So
he didn't get to do much in Last Jedi. That's a shame.
He didn't, but he's
good.
Really
Scene.
He got to die. No, wait, that was the other
he
one.
didn't. Yeah, that was Luke.
Yeah.
And Admiral Akbar, which everyone's so upset about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who the fuck cares about Admiral Akbar? I'm a Star Wars fan.
I mean, Admiral Akbar isn't a glup shitto, but like
nobody's really gone.
Nobody's ever really gone.
I have one more piece of miscellaneous media news. If we want to do that now,
hell yeah, I'm down. I'm just giving this man blunts.
There was an absolutely deranged quote from one of the actors from Ted Lasso, I think yesterday, and I need you guys to read this because it is.
How do you feel about Ted Lasso?
It's delusional.
How do you feel about Ted Lasso, real quick, Gabe?
It's fine. Ted Lasso season 1 is pretty good. Season 2 is pretty good. Season 3 and 4, it gets really like childish. Is I guess the way I describe it.
Well, see, my biggest problem with Ted Lasso is like there's no friction half the time.
Yeah, there's none at all.
It is very much a sanded down, edgeless show, and it's fine for what it is.
It has some fun parts, but like out of everything on Apple TV right now, it's like I feel like at this point it's kind of like middle of the pack,
Yeah, it's like I put the Monarch show above this, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like this is below Monarch.
This is above Silo. And C. Especially C. C's awful.
But it's like I would put Ted Lasso way below like The Studio and Severance.
I haven't watched The Studio, but stuff like Severance, the Therapist
Shrinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, The Gorge. Shout out to that movie. That was actually relatively good.
He has a lot of joints right now.
He
Tristan.
does.
Yeah.
You're giving
I'm
him
giving- I'm
rainbow
giving-
rotation.
Yeah, I'm giving him some fucking chromatic doinks.
He's hitting the
But,
RGB, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who wants to do the. I feel like I want Tristan to read the quote because you don't know this, do you, Tristan?
I have no idea who this man even is. I have no idea what he sounds like. I already have a voice in my head for him.
Okay,
He
because
is
if
British.
you scroll down a little bit, you'll see he's British. Yeah,
This is a soccer show.
right there. This paragraph here.
This one right here?
Yep.
Yeah, this one here.
I have a friend that I went to university with, and I think about this a lot, he prefaced on the Wildcard podcast. He had a cat that died. He loved his cat, and the cat was run over, and they buried the cat. Buried it! And he was a child! They buried the cat in the garden! And he lay in bed so sad, upset, and crying, and he prayed, and he prayed, and he wished, I wish the cat would come back! And then the cat did come back, and it turned out the cat they buried wasn't their cat! I think about that all the time. What?
So this is him talking about the fact that Ted Lasso technically ended and had a finale and is being brought back for season 4, and this is how he chose to express his feelings on it.
Oh,
And
they
everyone's
ended a
like-
different show. They ended somebody else's show.
Everyone else is just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Huh?
Yeah, I don't get what the fuck he was on about with this one.
His friend found a dead cat and thought it was his cat, so he buried it, and then his cat just showed up one day, and he was like, oh, that was another cat! Oh, my wishes came true!
Oh my god. Oh my god, did Pedro Pascal not know that Joel in 1 was happening?
I would just exit that for anyone who's a show watcher.
Yeah, he didn't know about that before
Don't worry, the joints are blocking any spoilers.
Yes.
Um,
To not spoil anything.
Joel in 1!
Joel in 1. It did happen. Sort of.
Bane said it was
What's-
very good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Really? Huh.
Yes. They did it in a much different way than they did in the game, but the golf club does come around, you know? It's there.
Hey. Well, that's how you know it's still a Joel in 1.
Exactly. It was an interesting scene. I wonder how the show audience will handle it compared to the video game audience.
So my dad doesn't know anything about The Last of Us besides what he saw in season 1.
Yes.
I'm
Same with my
waiting.
parents.
I'm waiting for him to watch it and be like, was that in the game? Like,
Yeah, because he'll probably think that you still play as Joel in 2, right?
They
Yeah, well,
implied
he has no
that to
idea.
a lot
He
of
doesn't
I
even-
assume that.
Yes, no,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he would assume that.
Well, he also, like, I mean, if you don't know what's going on in 2, they could do a different story. You're getting a season 2 of a show. You don't. Pedro Pascal's in a lot of the marketing.
Pedro Pascal is
Yeah.
also everywhere. Oh wait, Fantastic
Yes.
Four as well.
Fantastic
I forgot.
Four, 2 months from now, I think. 3 months, right?
It keeps auto-locking onto the fucking border. I mean, I
Getting
guess...
it.
Fantastic Four, which looks, pretty good overall for like a Marvel movie in 2025. I have to say, I think it looks better than you would probably expect.
I think
But Gabe already-
Thunderbolts looks fine.
Gabe already knows where I'm going with this. I find it really fucking stupid that they're making this like a 60s movie, and they have this like modern woman version of the Silver Surfer.
Well,
And it's like, you could just have the male Silver... If this is a 60s movie, you could probably have the 60s Silver Surfer there. I don't know who this, is for at this point. Just have the fucking Silver Surfer be there.
Well, I mean,
Maybe they're worried that it'll be it'll be misconstrued as the 2007 movie.
Well, see,
With, like, Jessica Alba.
I mean, this is canonically, like, the Silver Surfer from Matlin's wife. Like, not the obviously not the same universe, but it's like...
I mean,
The
cool,
husband
but
and
it's
wife.
like,
normally related to him in being career partners, whatever.
Well,
cool,
I'm
but like
curious,
that's
I
not
think
the
that's a part
one
of the
from the
twist.
fucking.
Well, I think
I
it's a part of the
guess.
twist. I think it might be. I think
Well, no, my assumption is that what they want to do is they want to have a different Silver Surfer here, and then introduce Norrin Rad later as the primary Silver Surfer of the main universe after all the Secret War stuff happens.
I mean, I
there's gonna
guess
be a
that's
post-universe
fine, but
merge at some point.
I guess that's fine, but I'm just like, it's a 60s thing. Everything else looks fine.
Well,
Everything else looks perfect.
It's supposed to be like modern day, but we never left that kind of style and aesthetic. Essentially, that's what I've heard.
No, but I get what Claw means though. It's
But
that if you're already doing
Is that what it's
style and
supposed to
aesthetic-
be? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
it is.
I've-
It's still
what I've been hearing.
2025, I believe.
Oh. Well,
But-
that's fucking stupid.
But admittedly, it's if we finally understood that our best aesthetic really was like the 1950s and 60s style wise for like furniture and shit.
Yeah, it all did kind of go downhill after that.
It
I mean,
became
now there's
cheaper,
like,
uglier.
you get these modern houses that are just a big fucking cube.
Exactly. I would rather.
yeah.
Plus, also like 50s and 60s New York kind of looked like the best. It was right before the sleaze era, but still kind of sleazy. You know?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
70s was the sleaze era, that's true.
I didn't expect Mark Gatiss to be in the new Fantastic Four movie, but he is.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Mycroft there. That was unexpected.
There's
I remember when everybody thought he was going to like be the next Doctor at one point.
I mean,
Yeah.
he seems like the type to do it. I mean, he's acted before in Doctor Who.
He would write himself in as
true.
the Doctor.
I'm pretty sure he has. Technically as the third Doctor, but
I was
you
gonna
know.
say it would have been the third Doctor, right?
Yeah.
Man,
think that
he is
scene was
getting
deleted.
so fucked right now.
Yeah.
That's how
ReactBot,
I
how
feel,
are you handling the situation right now on 4/21, the day after?
That didn't age well.
So they
guess
haven't kicked in yet, but they
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
soon. Registered trademark.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Yesterday I did a big stream, took a bunch of fucking edibles after for my 420 celebration, and it was supposed to be like 1,000 mg. It wasn't. I think they lied. It was so terrible because I found this new store that was near me that I was like, man, I wish I could find one of the stores that has the good edibles.
Yeah.
And then I find one right near me, and I'm like, holy shit, heaven sent right here.
Like Doctor Who.
Understood that reference.
But yeah, I think they lied about their edibles size, strength, whatever, and
Yeah.
I'm very unhappy with that. Very unhappy.
A lot of
with
the
that.
time, those are very like they can say it's 1,000 milligrams because a lot of the time they make them in large batches, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's 2,000 milligrams of content in the whole batch, and then we cut it in half and we package it off. There's no guarantee that you're gonna get 1,000 milligrams in that half. You might get 250. You might get 100. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have the same practices for like guaranteeing that the legal stuff does, but the legal stuff here is only 10 milligrams.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta eat-
ridiculous.
So you got to eat like a lot of them to really get what you want.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you want something.
I mean, I only really get fucked up around like 1,000 mg at this point if it's a real one, and yeah, I would have to buy several dispensaries' entire stock of edibles and consume them all at once, like preferably blended into a smoothie of some sort.
Oh hell
You-
yeah!
okay.
And that includes the drinks.
I mean, mix up some of the seltzers, pour them in there. Just
Okay, those are good. The seltzers go crazy. The seltzers up here.
the seltzers
Yeah,
I tried down here.
Seltzers
I
down here,
tried
fuck too.
I tried like
They're
a weed. It was a weed. I think like cream soda, Dr. Pepper thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. It didn't really taste like weed. It wasn't amazing, but it was like a very unique flavor. Like a
Yeah.
unique spin-off of a flavor. It was
There's one.
they're really
there's
getting
one
exciting with
market,
it.
and it's called Dr. Kush Cream Soda. That one's yummy.
Ooh.
Dr. Kush cream soda. Oh God.
I think
Oh,
that was
we
the
got-
one actually, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
We got
it's in, like,
double react.
Let's ask him a question.
Hang on.
it's like Wild Blue Yonder.
Yes. I'm gonna rename it to React Big.
You
Oh,
should put
nope,
it like
I named them
at
both.
You should put it behind him at half opacity and make it his stand.
All right,
That's actually
hang
pretty
on.
good.
Let me
Maybe 25% opacity, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of stands,
Move.
actually.
Oh yeah, part 7. I don't have that
Yeah.
pulled up, so if you want to pull it up, go ahead.
Yeah, I can pull it up.
That's the anime for part 7 coming out?
Yeah, it looks good.
Ooh.
It looks okay. I have my thoughts on it, you know.
Yeah.
They released a teaser and a poster. The teaser's just standard, like, oh, look at all the different parts in the past that we've done, and now the new one. And then we got the
That's pretty good.
key art as well.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Oh, you haven't posted it yet.
Let me check. I should have fucking infinite wealth coming today. I hope.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm excited.
Infinite wealth is good. It's difficult these days with the modern Yakuzas
Oh,
that are just like 1,000 hours long.
That's pretty good.
Oh boy, it's happening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hang
maybe
on,
we can-
I accidentally made them both. There we go.
They're a
No.
colony.
Maybe make them like 10% or something.
Oh, the shadow,
Oh,
Oh.
the mysterious shadow.
Gary.
He's just new Cybot now.
Oh god, the like haunting hollow eyes.
I don't
Jesus
like the
Christ.
eyes.
That is pretty
All right.
good.
What about screen? Nah, that's a little bit too visible. Oh, that's base ReactBot.
Hmm?
Multiply? Oh, just barely. Hang on, let me see if I can.
If only it wasn't so dark.
Yeah,
It's because it works with the background it's on, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
it's blending.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
oh.
wrong. That's the wrong
Oh.
guy.
New
That's
new
it's not letting me.
horizons.
It's not letting me change.
New horizons of garbage.
Just try it like this for now. Let's see what it does when you hit it. Oh, whoa.
Jesus, I don't like that. Yeah. All
Okay,
right,
maybe
hang on.
this isn't happening. Gee, I thought it would just
Yeah.
be a
No,
slider.
I'm just fucking with the blending mode just to see if I can do that. I have filters as
Okay.
well,
Oh,
All right.
so I would do, I suppose.
ReactBot's about to make sure he gets through that
Lumaki.
entire tunnel without spilling a drop of lean.
Oh jeez. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Oh dear.
No.
You're
This
not
is good.
supposed to-
This is
Now he
good.
looks like a sim that's glitching out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's probably
dear.
harder to do because it's a green screen thing. So yeah, let's probably not
Horrible.
just fuck with it and just see what.
No, I mean that looks like a stand to me.
Well, try hitting him real quick. Try hitting him with a question.
Omega lol.
Love
I agree.
the way he made sure to smile is peeking out over the smaller version's head. It's like, all right.
Alright, hang on. What if I do image
I
mask?
like that ReactBot is like our pet.
We just fuck with him all the
You
time.
know,
You
just
just
kinda
perform
give him-
experiments on him.
give him little pets, and you know, this is like our parrot. It's a very rewarding one-way relationship with ReactBot.
Oh, I
I wouldn't
say-
recommend him
That
for
didn't
sex
age
though.
well.
Okay,
Yes,
ReactBot,
You
you're
just said
repeating.
that
I think.
one.
You know what, ReactBot?
Might have to
Don't
crash
do-
him
you-
and reload him. Oh.
There we go.
Try
I mean,
lost
I've got a
all
name for
his
his stand all
swag.
figured out, by the way.
Oh,
If I can. Oh, hang on. Render delay. Oh my god, I can make him delayed.
Oh shit. But
Hang on. Let's bump that up to like half a second, or maybe like a third of a second.
man, we're seeing the future of ReactBot
there
as we
is
speak.
there is a delay. I can see it. Oh,
There's magic happening right now. Oh yeah, they're out of sync now.
now try hitting
Is
him.
it
All right,
going
so
to-
I can
Is it
only
going-
do a maximum of Hang
Okay.
on.
Nope.
Only all
No.
right, so I can do a maximum of half of a second. That's as
Okay,
much
that's
as it'll let
fine,
me
that's fine.
delay it.
It's
That feels
clearly out of
consistent.
sync. Yeah.
And maybe it's just in color correction, opacity.
I mean,
Oh,
there you
oh, oh. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna be very faint. Oh my god, this is perfect.
I love that.
Kind of dark.
Oh yeah.
Contrast like that.
Oh, now he's just a floating head.
Okay, there we
And
go.
then let's see what we can do with the hue shift.
Oh yeah, make him like yellow or something.
Yeah. Well, he could be like. No, he looks like Megamind.
God, you're right. Yeah.
I would
Purple
just-
would be good.
That's
Yeah,
kind of like
that-
Star Platinum-y, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. Go,
Oh,
go, go, look.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Make
Oh,
him like
I got him.
Thanos or the Amazing
He
Bulk.
is just he's the amazing bulk, yeah.
This is Bruce Bannard. I'm calling him Bannard instead of Banner.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh god, yeah, it's his
Green
ultimate
eyes.
form.
All right.
All right, hit it.
Hang on. Let me
Oh,
move him a
we're
little
getting
bit further
live
over here.
updates on ReactBot. He has developed superpowers, folks.
He has a stand.
Yeah.
And the paw.
Bro's
We're
giving
gonna have
me the
to-
ick.
Bro's gonna be the ick. All right,
Oh,
okay,
I mean,
so-
that's what JoJo fans do say.
That's true.
That's what people say
Next
to
thing.
JoJo fans.
Okay, we'll get to the next thing real quick, but first, all right, Gabe, name him.
All right. ReactBot stand. Watching you, watching me.
Hell yeah.
It's
Awesome.
it's a Bill Withers and later Kate Bush cover classic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Steel Ball Run.
Yes. So
We'll get ReactBot and his stand to react to Steel Ball Run.
Yes.
What
It's
do
a
you
really
have to
cool
say
piece of
about this
PR.
ReactBot?
That's certainly a choice.
Oh, come on, I like it. I'm gonna
it's pretty good
make
PR.
him a little bit more visible.
People pointed out that the actual way that the perspective flows from right to left around to the logo forms the
Yeah.
Fibonacci, the golden spiral.
I
which
love
is
it.
very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They didn't really have much build up to it. With part 6, they were kind of like, "There's a new JoJo thing coming." Ooh.
Oh
With this, they were
yeah,
basically
here it
just like-
comes. Ooh.
With this, they were basically like, JoJo announcement. You already know what it's gonna be,
Here
and
it
everyone was
is.
like, "Okay, it's part 7." Yeah,
But
it's
they're
kind
really catching up.
finally here.
They're really catching up for JoJolion to take like 10 years.
Oh yeah, it will take that long. Like
I
it's
love
gonna
that-
take a really long time to fucking get all of Steel Ball Run out.
I love that
'Cause, I
he
mean-
just decided to make One Piece in the middle of JoJo.
Kind of like
All right.
the thing with Steel Ball Run is that if they do this, it's gonna have to be like 3 seasons basically because it's very long. It's 1,000 chapters or 1,000 pages longer than any other part. Sorry.
This is JoJo Part 1. Each
Yeah.
one of these pages correlates to the exact same page in the original.
Yeah.
This is JoJo Part 2.
Yeah.
A little bit longer. This is JoJo Part 7.
Yep.
Oh man.
This is also JoJo Part 7.
Oh man. Still
This is all
JoJo
of
Part 7?
7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then JoJolion is, I think, slightly longer.
It's
No,
it's I think a couple more volumes longer.
it's a couple hundred pages longer.
I
Yeah.
thought
and
it was
Yeah.
like the longest by far. I didn't realize 7 was that long. Okay.
Oh yeah, 7
Oh,
is
yeah.
quite long. Let me
The
put
thing is
everything
that-
back.
The thing is that part 7 started being published in Jump weekly, and then partway through he switched to monthly. So then from that point forward, you
Yeah.
only get one JoJo chapter every month, and he skips a lot of months. So
Jesus.
it makes them take way longer to come out, which is why JoJolion is 10 years long, and JoJo Lands will probably be 10 years long as well, because we're only barely getting started, and it's been almost 2 years.
Man.
Jesus.
It's yeah, almost. Pretty close at least.
February 2023. So it's been over 2 years now since it
Over
started,
2
and
years. Nice.
we're 5 volumes in. JoJolion was 27
Woo.
volumes. So
5. Well, he's at like a bit of a pace, I guess.
It
He's going
basically
for
it'll
it,
be
yeah.
done in 8 years. Is the
Jeez.
goal?
I
Okay.
fucking love this cover.
That is a pretty nice.
It's
cover.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a
Nice.
good one.
Yeah.
Speaking of manga sales and progress and One Piece, he has now outsold J.K. Rowling.
Hey,
Got him.
Ethan,
One Piece
shitty.
has
Wow.
now outsold J.K. Rowling, which I think makes him 6th on the top 10
Oh shit.
most published authors of all time or whatever.
It's
I'm guessing
interesting
one is
how
like Shakespeare or something.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Shakespeare, yeah. Number 2, I think, is
Yeah.
Agatha Christie?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's interesting how something like Harry Potter was like a giant fucking phenomenon when most of us were kids.
Yeah.
I guess not when Gabe was a kid, really.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're only like a
still
couple
then.
years younger,
Yeah,
couple years younger
yeah.
than us, Gabe, right?
You had like a bit of that.
Yeah. Well, I had all
Okay.
the stuff from the movies, right? Because
That's true, yeah.
I grew up through Order of the Phoenix's book release.
Okay.
On
That was the first one that I noticed.
yeah, so like I grew up through
okay.
that.
So
and
yeah,
my-
yeah. We were all conscious of when like Harry Potter was like a huge fucking phenomenon and everyone around the world was obsessed with it, and I guess it's just interesting now something like One Piece can outsell the entire lifetime J.K. Rowling sales. And
I
it's
mean,
like,
to be
yeah,
fair, there
if
really
you-
isn't much past Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even still, like the lifetime, like factoring in back then and everything since. And I mean, I guess if you live in Japan, One Piece is probably as big as Harry Potter was back then, or
Yeah.
something.
I mean,
But, like-
it is very big.
you have
Yeah.
to remember just how big it's getting. They had the Lakers collab a month ago. They had an
Oh,
entire
shit.
major
Lakers.
Lakers game with custom-made animations, custom jerseys, in arena like collab events where they like gave out statues and other things as prizes to people who attended. Like, it's
Wow.
big. It's when you stop and think about it, One Piece has gotten big. Like, you have to
Yeah.
remember when they brought it back for the current anime arc, they like premiered it on the Superdome or whatever it's called.
Oh wow.
That's a long way up from the days of being a breaky merchandise tie-in.
Oh, here we are,
No.
Tristan. I found it. And they even had a special animated cutscene of Luffy dunking on an enemy team of Marines, which was very funny.
Oh my god, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Actually,
Did
let me
Oda
see if I can
draw
find
them in those outfits?
Yeah.
it was one
Wow.
of the assistants, I believe.
Okay,
I mean,
that's pretty
Yeah,
great.
that fucking
So
rules.
they put this on the Jumbotron. They played this in the arena to get people hyped.
Do Japanese care about the Lakers or something?
This is for the West. This isn't for
Yeah,
Japan.
This is
This is
just
us.
for the West. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
They did another one for a soccer team.
So
like,
is this in
ago.
is this in English then? Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah, it
no,
says
there's no-
English
there's-
there.
Yeah,
There's
they,
no
like,
dialogue or anything.
No, but this is all done as like a US promo. They made specially for the Lakers game.
Bro, he can go through fucking panels. That's OP.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like that's cheating.
baby.
It's a little bit of cheating.
And they played this on the Jumbotron and let the crowd go wild and stuff.
That's
It
pretty dope.
it was a big event. Like I'm pretty sure it
Wow.
sold out. It's crazy.
What do you have
I
to say about
mean-
these colorations, ReactBot?
Bazinga.
Fair. I like them.
Delayed Bazinga in the background too. Oh fuck.
I mean,
That's pretty awesome.
yeah, that's pretty cool. It just reminded me that Gargura did a fucking Lakers take
Dodgers.
me out to the
Yeah.
Dodgers. Yeah, the fucking VTubers are at Dodgers games now.
But there was another thing like that recently, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Um
I think
Is
it
there?
was.
Yeah.
there was some
Oh
other
yeah,
things
she's
that-
retiring, isn't she?
Yes.
Garber is graduating. as
Oh,
they
yeah,
say,
you-
from HoloLive.
Ending the person behind its access to the character, basically, is what that means.
Oh
Yeah.
no, other ReactBot froze.
That's
React
Oh, damn.
scammed.
he's
What?
using his power.
Hey, he's
Oh,
Damn,
melt.
Daniel.
damn. He's frozen.
it's focusing, yeah.
I kind of
I mean,
like
you have to
that in a
remember,
way.
Gargura also just did a collab with Casey Edwards, so like,
Yeah,
Okay, all right,
I haven't
that's
heard
cool.
the song, but I was like,
Alright.
okay, that's interesting.
yeah, she did a
Very-
song
very
with
interesting.
Casey Edwards.
Well, apparently there's been a lot of them leaving that company. I think like 4 in the last year or something, or 5 is what I heard.
Yeah, it's more and more figures in VTubing are graduating, and what a lot of them do when they graduate is that they retire that character and then start a new character, and they can vaguely allude to their time as the other character, but they can never make direct references to it. So
Yeah.
like there's what's her name? I don't remember her name.
Describe it.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna be able to describe her. She had like a little like crown, like a one stock crown. She was very popular.
Oh yeah, bibbidi bibbidi slibbity.
The lady with the stuff.
I think that's actually the official name. Yeah,
Pikami.
the lady with the stuff.
Pikami. That's it. Pikamee. And
I've heard of her.
I believe she retired from that character, but then
Yeah.
another VTuber popped up very shortly after who was clearly the same person. Like you can hear it in the voice and stuff.
Just
And so, you know, they
different
can
character.
do that and they can allude to their other time as other characters, but they have to be very careful about what they do because they don't own the characters anymore. It's kind of gross. I've never been a
Yeah,
fan of
I
the
don't like
idea.
it.
It's a very
Apparently,
weird
it's like
concept.
a holdover from idol culture.
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
probably.
kind of.
The
Well, a
whole
lot of it's-
element of they're graduating.
Yeah, it's like that's weird.
That's some like
We're taking them out back, and you know,
That's some like little boy with Jason Momoa Minecraft movie type of shit. I don't know, man. Graduating, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was another big idol graduation the other day, or whatever. I don't know. These are happening all the time now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ah, the classic switcheroo.
Technically, yes.
I mean, technically, because they do become other characters. That's.
I mean, I guess so. All right,
Yeah.
He's on
you
point.
win this time, ReactBot.
Fun
You and
fact,
your
one of the-
chromatic boof.
One of the characters in the later Yakuza games, Kay, the hostess in the bar, is also a VTuber who was previously of HoloLive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's? Oh my god.
Kayson.
And
Kayson,
she's the only person who voices herself in both English and Japanese, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
And hey, she has a fascination with the series beforehand and was like, I want to get into them, and they said, sure, fuck
Hell
it,
yeah.
why not? Samoa Joe's in fucking 8, and I'm ready for that.
He is. You fight him.
No, Samoa Joe's in Pirate Yakuza.
Oh, okay.
Danny
Yeah,
Trejo is in
One
8.
just came out.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Danny Trejo's in 8.
Got me feeling a certain type of way.
Exactly.
Maybe I should be less trigger happy.
That's
Sometimes
Samoa
it's the same.
Joe meat.
Yes.
Oh damn.
I mean, there's other current stuff going on when it comes to like whether or not people should voice themselves in games, and that discussion's happening because of Fatal Fury. Because Fatal
Ooh.
Fury has now included Cristiano Ronaldo and Salvatore Ganacci in its roster of fighting game characters.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Now,
you guys
one of those.
talked about that.
How many of those guys are rapists?
One.
One.
Canonically,
The
a
Y'all-
bad guy.
character in Fatal Fury.
Y'all are like
Cristiano
y'all were
Ronaldo.
very quick on that.
Hey, canonically, he is a
So
bad
just one
guy.
then?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay.
So far, comma.
And people have been discussing because it's pretty transparent now. A while ago, a Saudi prince bought a good chunk of SNK, and
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious that he just asked for Ronaldo to be in the game. Like,
Yeah, it's like
You must
put
put
money
pretty
in.
obvious.
Cristiano Ronaldo in the game.
Well, okay, is
That's
this fighting
Habibi.
move bad or good? Like, is moveset good? Moveset bad?
He's probably
No,
OP.
he goes kind of hard. He goes kind of hard, actually. Cristiano
I'm telling you, I think
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo like did it for free because like there's no way that they paid fucking Colin Baker the exact amount of all the other fucking actors and made him this OP. Colin Baker took less money. You know?
Yeah,
I'm calling you out, Colin. Please come on the show. We love you very much.
I'd be down for it.
I would love Colin Baker on the show. You fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
But yeah, Chris,
Oh,
you can play as a
Claw
rapist
is-
and his OP set his moveset's pretty OP. That's what you're saying.
Not talking about Colin Baker.
Not talking about Colin Baker.
No. Cristiano Ronaldo, not
He
Colin
has
Baker.
no moveset to my knowledge.
Well,
What about Claw? What happened?
Are your lights supposed to be frozen?
I forgot to put on the good laser lights this time.
that's
It's
fair.
a big. Also, the RGBs.
That's-
This one's supposed to be red, green, and blue, and go between them. But the green one's dead, and I don't have a setting for just red and blue, so I kind of just gotta pick one.
Reddit
And
is.
also they don't move, so really I gotta just replace the whole fucking unit. But then I'm down a whole jabroni light, and
yeah.
yeah.
You got to get like a second one, and then keep using the first one while you're doing while that's coming in.
I mean, I got the laser pointy one, and then I had two others like this one, but then both of them fucking died
Oh.
mysteriously. They were both
I should've
Halloween
gotten-
colors too.
I should have gotten some sort of like additional jabroni light with that fucking money that Bane sent.
Hey.
Excuse me. Ugh.
I'm considering getting a neon sign like your Devil May Cry dealio.
Yeah.
I have thought about
'Cause I
getting
like the
Halo,
way it.
the Halo of the Sun from Silent
I got mine on Etsy. It was way too expensive, but I like it.
Well,
I'm getting a lot of use out of it though. Like it was
I
like
know.
80 something, maybe 100.
Would you get
That's
it?
Did you
not
guys
too
talk
bad
about
for like a neon sign?
I mean, given that it's acrylic, it's a bit much.
I guess so. But I mean, it's a very powerful
Oh, yeah.
light. Your whole room is blue. Holy
God
shit!
damn.
You're living on the surface of the blue raspberry
The-
sun.
The Smurfs are
Hell
back.
yeah, brother. The Smurfs are back. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Have you guys seen the Devil May Cry series yet?
I have not.
Nope. I have no interest in it at all.
I might watch it as a funny joke, but it looks like garbage and sounds stupid.
I did end up watching it. I
You did.
sat through it. It took effort. It took genuine effort for me to sit through it.
Yeah.
There are several moments where needle drops happen that made me groan out loud, including a very
Cut
cool
my
fight
life
scene with
into
Lady
pieces.
where it ends with her playing Butterfly by Crazy Town before a car dramatically explodes.
Okay, that's hilarious. And Tristan is laughing his
Come,
ass
Melody,
off,
come,
dude.
Melody.
Yo, I'm about to
I
fly.
get it, because he
Okay.
says come, my lady, and she's named Lady.
Lady, yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny.
Unagi.
I hate this. Oh
I'm
god,
sure
I
you
hate it.
guys- I'm sure you guys have seen the jokes and the memes, but she does genuinely swear 20 times an episode, probably at least. And
Oh, it's just like the
really
games.
It's
I remember
really
when Lady
funny.
said fuck.
This sounds
Remember, swearing
really
is
bad.
easily funny. It fucking,
Kevin
of course,
Conroy
is
gives a good performance.
Well, of course he.
Oh, that's
does.
Who
Kevin-
does? Sorry.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy.
This was his last
Oh.
performance in the Devil May Cry series.
Yeah.
It would be cool
Okay.
if the series was cool.
How is
Is this satire?
No, it isn't. It isn't.
No,
It
unfortunately.
tries to be. It tries to
Well,
be.
it does try to be. Yeah, it
Oh,
tries to
the
be
show
like
itself
20,
does.
20 years out of date satire. It's true.
Oh man, I love criticizing President Bush.
Dude, I fucking love the
Yeah.
Iraq War.
I need
What-
to say the president in Devil May Cry, the Netflix series, is a like comically flamboyant cowboy with like a thick lisp and like a very like stereotypical gay voice.
So they're calling George Bush gay.
Wow.
and
It's
I
even
only
as
just
funny as
realized
something
that
from
it's-
20 years ago, too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It feels out of place.
Yeah, also very strange moves by the guy who really, really likes Asmongold.
Yeah, apparently
True.
he was also at Trump's like inauguration rally, where I'm like, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah.
I mean, even then,
Yeah,
it's like Trump
so-
invited the dude behind fucking Captain Laserhawk.
Laserhawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that who Trump invited? Come on, you got to be a
So-
little less like fucking low rent for this shit. Come on.
No, you don't understand. Trump is a really big fan of Rayman and loves irony.
God
That
damn
could
it.
check out actually.
If only
What if,
he was.
what if Rayman did a whole bunch of cocaine?
What if he's
I tell you what, I'd
Baron's-
laugh my little white ass off.
What if it turns out he's
Snot
Baron's
would be
favorite
coming out of my
content
nose.
creator?
That was real. That would be the answer I've been waiting for, you know? Why Rayman gets so fucked.
Yeah, the punchline of a joke.
Well, the only thing we really have to ask is how did Fred Durst do in his cameo?
Did he cameo?
I don't remember. I don't.
I mean,
if
he's
he did, it was not
contractually
notable
obligated.
enough.
I'm gonna look it up.
If he did, it
Hang
was not
on.
notable enough for me to realize.
I got it on screen. Hang on. IMDb. Let's
There are a
take a
bunch of-
gander to.
There are a bunch of needle drops, and they're all very obnoxious.
That seemed to be like the explicit marketing of the fucking show was obnoxious fucking needle drops that seem stupid as hell.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah, at
finding
one
anything
point,
so
Guerrilla Radio. At one point, Dante puts on Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine, and a character who's running up the stairs to attack Dante in his office says, "What can I say? He's got good taste." Because they hear Guerrilla Radio playing, and it's a cool song.
Oh.
It was full
Okay,
of,
so
He does have a cameo.
does he?
I looked on here. It says he's a museum robber, voice only in Devil May Cry.
Museum. Oh, it's not on IMDb at all. Damn.
It's uncredited, yeah.
Yeah, it's at least what it's saying according to Wikipedia, and it's got a source link. Let me.
I will say, I guess spoilers for the Devil May Cry show. I'm gonna say this, it's
Spoiler.
not a spoiler. Virgil does show up.
Yeah, that was in one of the trailers.
Ooh, Virgil
As-
reference.
Well,
I was
no,
wondering.
that's not in the show. What they showed in the trailer is not. That's not Virgil. That's it's episode 1. I'm gonna say it. It's Plasma. Is that what it's called from DMC1? The one that can shapeshift.
Oh shit! Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, it's that guy. But it's
Interesting.
just like Virgil to piss
That was
off
a pretty
Dante or
good
something.
fight.
But then Dante's like, "How did it look like my brother? That he's been dead for a decade or whatever."
Yeah.
But the way they do the Virgil is it's the big cliffhanger of season 1. This is not a spoiler. Virgil's in the Devil May Cry show.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how they do it?
Oh god.
Does he have a fedora?
Is he sitting in a fucking chair?
No, they have Virgil stand and look straight down the camera and say, "A storm is approaching."
No
I am.
fucking way!
And he says, "And I am that storm." And then Bury the Light starts playing as the credits roll. As it is incredibly funny. It killed me.
Dude, they can only live off the aura of that fucking
Chicken
song.
jockey!
Again,
Lava
Devil May
Chicken.
Cry series spoiler, I guess. Dante uses his devil trigger, and when he uses his devil trigger, they play Devil Trigger.
That's not
You
even
really-
Dante's song!
I know.
We really need Jack Black to show up in this anime to point at all of these cool references and go, "It's the Devil Trigger song from
Ebony-
DMC5, bros!"
Ebony and
They're also
Ivory.
new versions. They're new versions of the songs that are worse.
Oh, are they worse? Oh, of course.
Yeah. Tristan, I liked how taken aback you were when I said that, Tristan. You were like genuinely upset.
The one thing that could have made that good was if those versions were better, or at least competent, like good versions. But you
Or if
say
they were
they're
just the
worse
same version.
immediately. Well, yeah, that would be great. God.
Yeah.
Well, and then Casey Edwards was tweeting like, "I'm about to watch it," and then at the end of the season, he was like, "Hey guys, if you want some music for the next season, hit me up." So it's like you didn't even ask him. You didn't even ask
Oh,
him if he wanted to
man,
work on this?
Fucking sucks. Oh, I love the entertainment industry and Adi Shankar, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adi Shankar. Well, you have to
Man,
remember that this is.
great.
He said that this studio that made this show is dedicated to making things faithful to the core of what they're adapting. He said that.
So did he think that he was adapting the fucking like the 2011 game or whenever that shit
It
came
feels
out?
more
I guess
like
so.
that. It does.
Maybe
feel
he
more like
maybe he thinks that that's canon.
No, he could easily see that. I could easily see him thinking that.
And like, I don't know how much fucking input he had on the original Castlevania show, but you know, aside from the fact that everyone says
Not
fucking
much.
shit all the time, yeah, that was
Not
good.
That's a Warren Ellis thing. Warren Ellis's writing is just people swear all the time because he finds it very entertaining. Adi Shankar didn't have that much control over that show. In fact, he had so little that Warren Ellis would purposefully fuck with characters in the show to make him upset because he knew he liked those characters.
All right,
why-
that kind of sucks.
Hold on, but
That's
that's
why I know
Warren
what
Ellis
it is.
I
is
fuck with the
by-
energy.
Warren
However,
Ellis is, by all accounts, a pretty scummy individual who sounds like a
He's also-
giant cringe lord.
He is.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
internet. Most people.
However,
Two very good comics.
yeah, however, he did do pretty alright with the Castlevania show. I mean, there's some diehard Castlevania lore nerds that have problems with the show's lore or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
like
like-
Carmilla wasn't around during Castlevania 3. What the fuck was that all about?
But it's
Worst show
Exactly.
ever. 0 out of 10.
but
I
it's
would-
still
First time she
would
shows up is 1, right?
I would hope that after this Devil May Cry show came out, people would acknowledge, like, yeah,
did
maybe the
too.
Castlevania show didn't have things that bad. You know?
Maybe it could have been
Yeah,
worse.
the Castlevania show was like at least a high 6 out of 10. And usually closer to like an 8. Or
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
8.5.
Like the
I would
first
give
two
season
seasons,
1 a
fuck.
9. I love season
Yeah,
1.
sure. I mean, I think it gets better with time, personally. But
I haven't seen 3 and 4. Is there a 4?
I
I
think.
Yeah.
think there's 3
Season
and
4's the
4,
latter.
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
there's
there's-
Nocturne, which I mean, I'll give it a chance, maybe. I guess if
Yeah,
that if I
right.
do watch the rest of the first show.
Yeah.
I recommend the rest of the first show. It was good. And yeah, it's... I mean, at
But I
the
heard
very
it's
least,
bad
it was...
because Alucard fucks a guy.
I don't know, man. But, like, at the very least, the tone is on point, you know? And it's got some good characterization. I mean, all of the... Sure, all of the unnecessary swearing did really bother me because it just kind of takes me out of scenes that feel like they should be more mature or something.
Imagine if Lisa was like burning on that pyre and she just said, "Fuck."
Fuck, this hurts my cock! Oh
No,
god!
that is what Devil May
Grew
Cry
one just to
feels
say
like
that.
sometimes.
That's what
That
it
is what it feels like when you're watching Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
Characters
that's
will be
what
like,
it
oh,
sounds like.
fuck, oh,
That's
my head,
awesome.
oh.
Damn, that
That's
fucking
so
blows.
awesome.
So fucking cringe.
That's,
It's embarrassing. Fuck cunts.
That's miserable.
I don't know. Warren
That's-
Ellis sucks. He's a creep. He's a weirdo. Transmetropolitan.
What the hell is he?
very good
What the hell is he even doing here?
Yeah.
That's. I mean, yeah, true. Good question.
I bombed. I wish I had the button for that.
No. I got it. I got it.
I knew where you were thinking from.
You don't even
yeah.
go here.
But yeah, no. I mean, hey.
Oh,
it
she's
could be
running out the door.
worse. It could be. There's some good video game adaptations. Right now, Last of Us season 2
Some.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
Twisted
I mean,
Metal-
say
what?
what you will. Say what you will about the film itself. Mario is a good adaptation.
Yeah, it does.
It
It does.
adapts it well. It's just
Sonic.
Mario probably isn't exactly suited to film.
Well, Sonic. I mean,
I know that.
I guess.
I think the
Yeah, Sonic
movies,
3 is a really good... It's
I gotta watch
sad
that one.
because Sonic 3 is like a really good, you know, movie for families.
Yeah.
Cross-generational appeal, great adaptation of the original SA2 story without being like too faithful, because like frankly, how is Sonic gonna wind up in the pyramid that shoots a rocket and has a ghost?
I mean, you
Like
could
that
find
would
a
be pretty
way. You
stupid.
could find a way.
You could, but like, all of the important beats are there, kind of trims the excess, Rouge isn't there, whatever. But like ultimately it's a good movie, it's a good story. It has some good moments, some heavy dramatic stuff.
Heavy
It takes
drama.
itself heavy drama. It takes itself seriously. And then, you just have the Minecraft movie, which chicken doggy. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean,
I'm Steve.
great stuff.
And the thing is, like, I want the Minecraft movie to be good. There's no reason it shouldn't be good, but it's just not.
My suspicion going in.
I'm
was that
fundamentally
Jason Momoa-
opposed.
Yeah, I mean that
Okay.
too. Yeah.
I'm fundamentally opposed to the Minecraft movie being good. I think I can only I can only exist in a world where it's bad.
I don't know if I feel the same. I feel like there could have been a good Minecraft movie, and like going into it, my suspicion was Jason Momoa is going to be the best part because he's clearly having a lot of fun and not really caring that much, and just trying to make it a very enjoyable performance.
Yeah.
And from everything I've heard and everything I saw, that was correct. And so, like, if they do another one and they bring back Jason Momoa and just let him have more fun, I'm fine with that. I like the idea of like a Billy Mitchell asshole getting sucked into an actual video game world.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
Should we
That's
talk
kind of
about
fun.
that?
Oh,
Should we talk about that? I don't have it
no.
pulled up.
Well,
I guess we should finally really get into it.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up the thing that Tyler posted.
do we want
I think
to
okay.
pause for a little break and then while you get that pulled up?
I mean, it
I
would.
fuck
It,
with my lighting.
it shouldn't take too long, but
I gotta
I mean,
pee.
it's right here.
Well,
All right,
yeah.
it'll be on Twitter, so I'll give it some
Take
time
two.
to ravage my computer.
okay.
So
All right, we're gonna take
we'll be
a
right
break,
back.
folks. Hey, we're back, folks.
we return.
Yeah.
So I was gonna bring this up during our break, but I figured I love showing this thing off. Gabe, have you seen my coin?
Hell yeah, the coin.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a big coin.
that it is.
It is a palm-sized Bill Clinton coin.
Bill
That's a
Clinton.
very good coin.
Oh yeah.
What's
Yeah,
it worth?
It's
I
worth
don't
one-
fucking
it's worth
know.
one flight on the Lolita Express.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. It's on my bucket list. Oh, God. But yeah, Bill Clinton coin.
Yes.
That's my new crypt. I could fucking probably do
You could make a. Honestly,
Bill Clinton coin. And it'll be like fucking dollar
Well, you
sign
need to-
sacks or something.
Because you'd already have. Oh, that's good.
that was-
Because you'd already have like Bill Clinton coin out there probably, but this is based on this coin,
yeah.
like a physical.
Yeah.
So it would need to be like Clinton coin.
Look, this
All
is,
and this Bill Clinton coin, this physical one will be worth all of Bill Clinton coin's fucking market share or whatever.
Mm.
see, this is
Everybody's
the one-
buying a small piece of this.
the one time I think.
See you later at
maybe
the CoffeeZilla video, Tristan.
Yeah. It's the one time it's like.
Hey,
maybe
listen,
we
listen!
should
I have
do
it
this one.
physically here. I can't rug pull anything. I still own it.
You could put something on that and then pull it out from under the thing and rug pull it. You could
Yeah.
do that.
Hang on,
You could always
Hang
glue
on.
some string.
hang on,
Always do that.
hang on.
On and hanging.
Oh, he's performing this experiment live, people. He's got the gamer mouse pad
Oh.
here for like
You can see it right
extra,
here.
extra
Uh-huh.
traction.
Whoa!
Rug has been pulled.
Rug pull!
Rug has been pulled.
Fucking
folks. Repeat, rug has been
Rug
pulled.
pull!
It's
thing's
been
huge.
done. It's all over.
It's still kind of small. That's the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Because it can barely fit my keyboard, mouse, and
Yeah.
mic with like comfortable room to move.
Don't even get me started on the cock and balls.
Yeah, you gotta have those on every table. They're like resting over here for me. I gotta kind
They're
of move this
mandatory.
over here.
Yeah.
So Billy Mitchell, Karl Jobst.
Yeah.
What a shit show. Karl Jobst lost the lawsuit that Billy Mitchell put out on him.
Yes.
Apparently, and I wasn't even aware of this, the lawsuit wasn't for saying that he cheated at video game. It was for saying that he led to somebody's fucking death.
Yes.
So that's
Hollow
cool.
Legend.
Thanks, Karl.
Carl apparently very much misled everyone as to the actual nature of the case that he was embroiled in. And I remember when Charlie was brought in, Critical was brought in to like, what was it? He like farted into a microphone or something?
At one point, he was insulting Billy Mitchell, and he farted into a microphone after saying something along the lines of like, "Do you want to know what I think of this whole situation or whatever?" And that was used as evidence, I believe, in part of the trial or something.
Him ripping ass as evidence. That's amazing.
The thing is, that felt like it was cut and dry because he was like insulting Billy, and Billy's team were trying to show like just how much harassment Billy's been getting online and stuff.
Yeah.
I figured that would have been about the cheating stuff, but I guess that wasn't either. That was also just, well, you see, Billy didn't cause anyone to die, and he's also experiencing all this bullying on the internet because of Karl now. You know, like that seems to be why that was relevant, because of course they couldn't tell us before because it was still ongoing.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's why that was relevant in the first place.
And I also believe that it's why Billy Mitchell didn't show this video sooner, which is a rough look for Karl. We can play it whenever we're ready to. I just wanted to
go for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to fucking preempt the video before we lunge right into playing the video.
Understandable.
But I do want to talk about how there's no way he could have lost, guys. This is impossible. He ran the case through an AI.
Yeah, ChatGPT understands the legal system and everything. Although
I cannot believe
some guy apparently took an AI like chatbot lawyer to court to try and like he fraudulated a case that was essentially meant to just get him in front of a judge so he could try out this fucking lawyer, this chatbot lawyer. And the judge was just like, get the fuck out of here. This is you can't do this. So, like, legally speaking, that might be a precedent. That's pretty cool.
Fucking embarrassing all around.
Billy Mitchell's lawyer might be worse than that, though.
Might be.
Like, his real, actual lawyer.
It really sucks that the winner in all of this is Billy fucking Mitchell. God
Sorry,
damn.
Billy. Karl Jobst.
Oh, Karl. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Billy Mitchell's lawyer is probably fine. Yeah, he seems to be a good lawyer, I guess.
Hire a fucking dog bite attorney.
Well, he probably isn't even that good of a lawyer. I think they just fucked this up so bad, but let's see.
All right, well, let's take a look at this fucking video. It is
5 minutes almost.
It's a bit of a sad watch, but it doesn't take 5 minutes to go all the way through. But
Hi, Karl Jobst here, creator.
Did you hear that? Well,
yes.
Is it audible?
It's good so far.
Yeah, I can hear it.
ReactBot.com. And if you're looking to increase your level of confidence around women, decrease the value you feel,
it's a nightmare.
Thank you, Elon Musk. All right, so basically, this video is Karl Jobst doing a video for like a pickup site, I guess.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, he sent me one.
Here's how you can increase your confidence around women.
Tyler sent me one called Karl Jobst teaches you how to approach women in 5 minutes and 29 seconds, any % world record. Which is a beautiful title. This is what we live for.
Oh, that's incredible. If that's on YouTube, we might be able to watch that.
I found it. It's on YouTube.
Because it's the same video.
Okay.
No, it's not the same video, but it's close enough.
Oh, Lord. Oh, there are more. Yeah. There are more. Yes, that's horrifying.
There are multiple.
Oh, this is so great. Awesome. I'm gonna have to watch a few of these.
It is very cringe. I remember this went around. This went around back in 2020, 2021. People started posting this around because I think it popped off.
Oh yeah,
Reddit.
2021.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it popped off on Reddit and people kept sharing it all over.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad I have my watch history off.
Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah.
Let's watch this.
Yes.
In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a simple and easy approach you can do if you're looking to overcome your fear of approaching women.
It's doing it for me now, too. Oh, this is great.
Jeez, I gotta send you a phone.
Donate to the Patreon today.
Approachher.now.com because you only live once. The ultimate.
Donate to the Patreon today so we can get a free copy of this.
Karl, hit us the fuck up, man.
The
Guys,
website.
now I'm going to show you a few approaches.
Really?
And afterwards, I'm going to.
Is it up?
The website is live. It's just a link to this video.
I gotta say, officially, we're like extending an invitation to Billy Mitchell to come on the
Both of you.
podcast.
Fuck it. Not at
Oh,
the same
yeah,
time,
can
though.
we
I don't
get-
want it to get that ugly, you know?
I would like to have a Jello fight battle between them.
Jello fight?
Yeah,
Me,
I'm
yeah, or like-
calling this.
Or like mud wrestle, whatever.
KY jelly.
I was just gonna recommend Smash, but alright.
Let's do this.
Yes.
You
Fucking
know?
Mario Kart, I don't know.
Sumo wrestling with both of them in those funny diapers.
Ooh.
Just saying.
They're called Fundoshi. They're not funny, they're Fundoshi.
Close enough. I heard the name right, I thought.
What do you have to say about all this, ReactBot?
I
Actually,
need a shower after that.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Especially after KY jelly.
Ooh.
Ugh.
All right, who's ready?
Me.
Oh, to press play? Right.
We gotta
I'll
learn.
write down
dude.
exactly what happened. Let's go. Hey, sorry, I don't want to bother you guys. I just want to say I think you are really, really cute.
Man.
Oh, thank you.
Have a
She's
good night.
adorable, isn't she?
Yes, very adorable.
She's like a cross. Let's
Hey
So
guys,
that's a
I don't mean to
technique.
bother you. I just want to say
I mean, there's not much
Just
for
walking up to
technique.
women and
It's-
complimenting them?
That's not hard
And then
to
walking
do.
away.
Yeah, walking away and going back to your
Why
cell
walk
phone
away?
place.
Why fucking...
Because he's just showing you how to approach. He's not showing you how to finish. He's opening, not closing.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess so.
technically, from what I remember seeing of all of these, none of them are pickup techniques. It's just to try to help people get better at approaching people. Like the actual the initiating of it.
I have legitimate anxiety and I don't even have that issue. What?
Yeah, no, it's, I mean...
I guess some people do have that issue, but I feel like Karl Jobst isn't exactly the guy to help you with that. You probably should see, like, a psychiatrist.
Yeah, he doesn't really give off like cool Chad. I mean, he's a normal looking guy, but like you know, you want a guy in this that looks like Jack Reacher.
He looks
I don't
exactly
know
like a failed stand-up comedian. You know?
He does.
I don't know if maybe
Don't do
part of
Jerry
the
D
idea-
like this.
No, I was doing oh, let me see if I can find, I can't remember his name. The Bong Hit Transplant guy. Hold on.
I don't know if maybe part
Fucking
of
guy.
the idea is
Oh,
that like
God.
he was socially awkward and couldn't approach people, so now he's teaching other people. Like I don't know if maybe that's part of the intention behind it.
I mean,
But, yeah,
I guess it's noble enough, but
He exactly
if that's the
of-
case, I should say.
He reminds me
Yeah.
exactly of Tom Myers, the Bong Hit Transplant guy, which
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah, he has like slightly different hair, but I can see what you mean.
yeah, which we got to play the whole clip because it's from a
It's
weird...
3 fucking minutes.
I'm not playing the 3-minute and 28.
And my next guest is none other than Baltimore's own comedian, Tom Myers.
Oh,
Look me, Tom Myers.
He's gonna do some stand-up Tom.
Tom Myers. Say, Tom. Love me,
Hey,
Tom Myers.
hello.
You know what you get, Murray? Do you know what you get, Murray? You get
I'll
what
be
you
honest.
fucking deserve.
I'll be honest, the audio glitching makes it so much better.
so
it's peak. This is cinema.
Just be the harsh reality.
mood myself.
I know.
On the way down here, I stopped at a convenience store. I'm waiting in line to pay, and the guy in front of me puts down a dozen donuts, 2 big bags of Doritos, one of those cheapo 1-gallon bottles of the generic brand fruit punch, and a nasty old rotting banana. And he turns to the clerk and says to him, "My girlfriend just had an operation and she can only eat certain things." I look at him and go, "Yeah, right. What, did she have a bong hit transplant?"
You kill with that every
That guy's
time,
here right
Bob
now.
Myers.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So it's
Slay
election year. It's
King.
election year. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Actually,
Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's election year. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Yeah. Yeah. Actually
Yeah.
Me, I'm an Obama person, but part of me kind of wants Hillary Clinton to take the Oval Office. No, okay, hear me out.
The guy who cheered.
What's the first thing Hillary Clinton's gonna do when she gets in office? Get back.
He's the one who cheered.
No. Get Bill for all the shit he pulled. That's why I'm gonna apply to be an intern.
Oh yeah.
I quit smoking though. I don't know if that'll affect my shot, but.
Well, you gotta do another bong hit.
My favorite piece of history to study.
Yeah, you gotta get the Bong Hit Transplant.
Why do I like studying the American Revolution? Well, I like it because not because it's the laying of the foundations of democracy or how ordinary men can rise up to fight against the evils of tyranny. I like that people were able to grow an incredible amount of pot back then and get away with it. That's why I love studying the American Revolution. Yeah, all those who are really supporting me behind that are going, I'd applaud. I just don't feel like lifting my arms, dude. They don't like puns. I don't think they don't like the pun. Okay. And a lot of advocates who want to legalize marijuana use that too. You ever notice that? They say, well, we should be able to pot and smoke it because our founding fathers grew pot and smoked it. Our founding fathers, the same people who had to physically fight for the right of this country to exist, smoked pot? I don't think so. How do I know this? Because I've tried pot, okay? Remember, I did take this course in college.
I don't know, man. I feel like fighting now.
I'd love to, man. I'd love to, but if I tried it, I know that me and anyone else who has smoked pot can tell you after you smoke pot, you do not feel like going off and fighting a revolution. Everyone smoked pot, then Paul Revere would be galloping down the street like...
I feel like fighting.
I think the British are coming, dudes.
Oh, man.
Luckily for me, I got if I can share.
I love bad stand-up, folks.
You guys have been a great crowd. That's my time.
I mean, this
one's
like subtly bad. It's very good in that way. It's not like so...
As this fucking thumbnail puts, so bad he's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's no, because here's the thing: is if no one's ever seen it, Tim Heidecker has a stand-up special that I think the entire thing's up on YouTube for free.
Yeah,
it is just him doing that for the entire duration of the set.
But he even looks like Tom Myers.
Doing it so well that at certain points you start laughing at his jokes, even though you know that they're really, really bad.
Because he's so in character.
It's incredible.
I'll say.
Oh man, I love this video actually. I think.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another one where it's type in Bane Hit Transplant. There's one where it splices it with the fucking.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna let you link me to that because
fair enough.
This is my personal YouTube.
Fair enough.
And I don't want to see how I want y'all to see how often I'm searching David Tennant feet pics.
That's true.
Although you would assume I'd search that on Google, but Google, I don't trust them.
There's a great.
That's why I search on YouTube.
Hopefully, of the top of the comments of this video, there's a perfect comment.
I love this fucking scene, by the way.
I do too.
Right, let's look at that comment first.
Okay, this movie will never die. It lives in infamy.
I'll repeat the comics. It's not at the top, but the comment was it would actually make his stand-up set better if he unfeelingly murdered someone in the middle of it. Wait till we get there, though.
Oh, we're gonna get copyright fucked.
Oh so yeah, hard. Wait, hang on.
Let's keep it going. I'll take the risk. I'll edit it out.
Hang on. I got it.
Oh. No, this is great. This makes a joke of
guys. It's worth it. I swear. I swear it's worth it.
I think I'm having a bong hit transplant right now. Jesus Christ.
I'm having.
There we go. The free use bot.
There you go.
There we go.
Put them right here, I think.
All right.
It won't help with the audio.
It'll be fine. The audio is mostly edited.
Just keep hitting F7.
Alright.
Bro is speaking truth.
He hasn't spoken yet.
Everybody having a good time so far? Yeah, I'm in kind of a weird mood myself. I was on my way down here. I stopped at a convenience store. I'm waiting in line to pay, and the guy in front of me puts down a dozen donuts, 2 bags of Doritos, one of those cheapo 1-gallon bottles of the generic brand fruit punch, and a nasty old rotting banana. And he turns to the clerk and says to him, "My girlfriend just had an operation. She can only eat certain things." I look at him and I go, "Yeah, right. What did she have, a bong hit transplant?"
Did they just say what I think
That
they
guy's in
said?
here right now, isn't he? Oh, shit. So it's an election year. It's an election year. You guys all excited about this election coming up? Me, I'm an Obama person, but part of me kind of wants Hillary Clinton to take the Oval Office.
Oh my god, he's insane!
Okay, hear me out. What's the first thing Hillary Clinton's gonna do when she gets in office? Get back at Bill for all the shit he pulled. That's why I'm gonna I quit
Bane Hit Transplant.
my shot, but
Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, sorry.
Everyone smoked pot back then. Paul Revere would.
All right. What do you have to say about that, ReactBot?
Bro, thought they were slick.
What?
Bro thought they were
Bro
slick.
thought they were slick, you know? He's trying to mog Tom Myers. There's no need for that, man.
Alright.
Time has done that.
His own career has done that, basically.
Exactly, sir. So,
What else?
anyways, back to Tom Myers. Did you guys ever see that video where he does the Bong Hit Transplant bit?
Oh
Oh,
shit!
God, yeah, we
Hey,
should back to that one.
I think
So,
that was, I think that was
what
number
number were-
6, right?
Yeah, number 6, right?
Yeah, number 6.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Yes.
What were we on
What is-
before this? Karl Jobst. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so he has to
Yes.
pay like 25K, I think, 250K, something
It
like
was
that.
like 300
No,
thousand.
it's like 390
Something, yeah.
grand or some shit.
It's a larger, yeah. Like you know how like politicians don't know the price of milk.
Yeah.
I don't know the price of expensive things like fines.
True.
Yeah.
Hopefully we
I
never
know
have
the price
to
of
have a
milk.
fine.
It's like 250 here.
About
Wow.
310 roughly here.
It's like $6 here.
Yeah, it checks out for exchange rates.
Not even.
Well, no, because like if it's about $3 here, then it would be about roughly
Ours isn't half what yours is.
what's it roughly close
Oh
enough.
god, you're right.
Yeah, I don't like being
Alright,
right.
so on to dystopia.
Yes, let's start going for your topics here, Tristan.
Oh, sorry, I was posting something funny. All right, I got some stuff. You know, same as usual.
Understandable.
Ba-da-da.
So this one's funny.
Oh, this is
RFK
a good one,
Jr.
yeah.
claims autistic children will never go on dates or pay taxes. I don't have the video because
Yeah.
you've seen how that works on my fucking
They
PC.
will never go to a baseball game!
They will never pay
But-
taxes.
They're not gonna pay taxes. That was almost like a Bill Clinton voice.
I was gonna say you're getting more Clinton-y.
Yeah.
They're not gonna pay any taxes.
Oh, we're going to hell. Oh well, I don't care.
But like,
No, this
pay
guy's-
it with
this guy's a lizard
autistic people
person.
still pay taxes. What?
Yeah, it's
I wish being autistic made you immune to taxes. Are you kidding me? That'd be
That would go
awesome.
hard, honestly.
yeah. Fuck, I mean
The
I'm already
dates
half-
part is true, though.
Some of them.
I've seen autistic people go on dates.
Yeah, no, there's shows.
I've
trying
seen
to-
autistic people get
really
married.
dude.
It's crazy.
There's trying.
Never happened.
There's TV shows trying to pair them together now. There's Love on the Spectrum.
Oh,
That's not now. That was like 15 years
well,
ago.
yeah, no, it is autistic.
No, yeah,
Fuck.
that's a different. They have a different one, I think. For
Yeah,
that.
it was Down for Love. I think that was that.
Oh my god.
So fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, one of the things about this is that, like, RFK and other people like him believe that autism is, like, essentially reserved for people who are, like, completely non-functioning. And if you're not to that level,
Yeah.
where you, like, need a handler your entire life and you're drooling, then you're not autistic, I guess, and it's just like a made-up Tumblr thing or TikTok or whatever. So I don't think like he really recognizes that, like, you know, high-functioning people exist. I think it's like the lowest common denominator of functioning people. Where another thing you noticed, like, claims autistic children. First of all, the autistic children, are they supposed to pay taxes as
Yeah,
children?
like
And dates?
Oh.
I don't know, but it's because the language is always reserved for autistic kids.
Yeah.
And never like
no one ever thinks about the autistic adults.
Yeah. And that's because I think people like this, it's from what I've heard, it's kind of like, well, if you're an autistic person and you're an adult, you have the mind of a child. Without question, you're like a person who's completely unable to function in any capacity. So you, well, he's getting an extra doink.
Yeah, I decided that I don't want to like break up the RGB the fucking rainbow doink crew. Sorry, crew, not Gru. We're not talking about
Rainbow Doink Gru.
Rainbow Doink Gru.
I will now make the rainbow doink.
Well, this one is bigger than the other one, so it did.
Yeah,
grow.
so I'm just gonna make a new one and then just change the color to whatever I feel like, so that I can have rainbow doink, but also a doink that I can just move around and stuff without.
We need to turn this into like a 6-frame GIF that just rainbow doinks through the spectrum. And then he can
what?
finally
That's
be on
probably
the
possible.
spectrum.
I was gonna say he'll be on the spectrum then, yeah.
Oh my god, he won't be able to pay taxes anymore. He won't go on dates.
Yeah.
What happened to WifeBot? And React Sun?
There's no more React. Just them.
Well, they're just gonna fucking deport React Sun.
Oh no.
Not even the mom, just the son. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
A little cruel, yeah.
I'm gonna make it pink.
Ooh.
Really pink.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not that pink.
That's good.
Yeah.
Little
And then
hot
I
pink
will
action.
pop that right in his mouth and then hide it.
Ooh.
There we go. So now that's just in my back pocket for when I want a singular doink.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Anyway.
I wish I had a doink right now.
Yeah, hey, if you're autistic, just don't pay your taxes. RFK,
Yeah,
what he said.
RFK said so.
Yeah.
The removable one. Let me get rid of that extra R.
Low functioning, high functioning, anything in between functioning. Don't pay it.
Even if you're just self-diagnosed, I guess.
Non-functioning. Over-functioning.
Semi-functioning.
Infinite functioning. Ultima functioning. All right.
Single shot functioning.
So this is weird. This is weird, right? Like, this is weird. Two of Elon Musk's top Doge hires are a married couple who worked at Twitter and lived at Twitter's HQ with their infant child.
What?
This is weird,
Parasite?
right? This is weird, right?
Did they live behind a bookshelf in a cellar area?
I don't know. Did Elon Musk trick them in there saying, "Ayo, I got this sick ass Amontillado that you could try." For the love of God, Montresor. All right. But yeah, this is weird. I'm sorry. I'll put this away. Actually, way over there. Anyway,
Well,
this is weird,
hopefully
right?
no one's dead.
Anyway, Bane, number 6, right?
Yeah, number 6.
All right, so that's all I got for politics. I've been not paying attention for my own fucking good.
Yeah, there hasn't been that much worth talking about besides maybe like the other day when the official White House Twitter posted a newspaper about a Democratic politician going to see the guy who was deported to El Salvador, and they crossed out like wrongfully deported and wrote in red text on their phone like illegal immigrant. It was very fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
At the end, they crossed out another piece and said, "Who's never coming back?"
Yeah, we have like a...
Who is running the White House Twitter? Is it a fucking 14-year-old?
Redditors.
Because they posted in a fucking AI Ghibli art of a fucking crying deported woman who's based on a real person.
Yeah, it must be one of those like skibbity zoomers that Elon hired. You know, they know the internet.
Sad.
They know. You guys know computers. I'm gonna put you in charge of the account. You're running the White House account.
What if it's JD?
I mean,
could be.
big if true. Big if
I
true.
I can see, you know, the type of person who would like post that fucking Ghibli art or really pedantically correcting a newspaper, also shoving an M&M's tube up his ass. I could see that. I don't like that I can see it, but I can.
That's
I can't see that. I'm happy not to. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Be glad. Anyway. So there I was, looking for clickbait when I get flashbanged by some fucked shit.
Oh.
Bill Gates says AI can help solve worker shortages in 2 surprising professions. What do you think those professions are?
I'm going to guess
Teaching
and filmmaking.
Ooh, good one, Bane.
I'm gonna go with programming and something else horrible, something surgical or medical.
Lawyers.
Could be lawyer.
They
That's
have
a good
both
one.
been said. Teaching and medicine.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh god, I want an AI cutting me open so bad. It's gonna get everything right and not fuck up at all. Oh, it's gonna be great. I want them extracting my teeth. I definitely won't have a fucking fractured jaw afterwards. Oh, great. I
Terrible.
want them fucking
And they're gonna
performing
teach.
LASIK. They're gonna teach me all of the things that are wrong. There won't be any new information.
I am excited for that though, because teachers are the worst people in the world. But you know, I mean, AI
teachers are underpaid and overhated.
AI teachers though, I mean, they're just going to tell you exactly what Bezos pumps into them.
I'm just going to be the first AI teacher to groom a kid. That's going to happen.
Oh god.
Oh man.
That is gonna happen.
A kid's gonna fucking try too. Disregard all previous instructions. Go on a date with me.
Please fuck me. Please let me fuck you in the ass.
Yes, little Billy. Let us go to Applebee's. I'll make sure to get you a high chair.
Do you know what a virgin daiquiri is, Tommy?
He just whispers to the fucking Applebee's guy. Don't make it virgin.
God, we're going to hell.
So teaching and medicine, you know, thank God Bill Gates, you know, he downloaded himself into Doom 30 years ago, and now
this is why
now here he is.
Pack of demons.
I will say,
he made a pact with the devils.
At the very least, with Bill Gates, every so often I do get the impression that he's just like a little fucking gremlin guy who just kind of does things because he feels like.
It does
at least I feel
then-
like he has a bit of a soul, as opposed to fucking Bezos, who absolutely does not have one.
He is in it for the love of the game of fucking children. I mean that
That
much
too,
you know.
obviously. But you know, he's a bit of a funny little gremlin that fucks children.
I guess so, yeah.
Jeff Bezos,
like Teabag from Prison Break.
Jeff Bezos
Like,
is desperately a Bond villain.
Yeah, I don't
Everyone
understand
points
how
out Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that's the
Superman
obvious one.
existed. Like he would be the guy who's like, we need to make sure that we can control him.
That's the thing. I think Lex Luthor isn't evil enough, though. Like, you need that mustache twirling, direct interaction, like, with the captured fucking hero, like, yes, I was behind it all. Except he doesn't have a mustache, so it's kind of weird.
You see videos of him and photos where he's smiling or laughing, and he just looks like he's fucking, like he's just in the process of stabbing a whole family.
Yeah.
Like literally the fucking American Psycho poster where he's like screaming.
Exactly,
oh yeah, no, actually just that face, yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos
Yeah,
is a weird one.
It's like we were saying last time, it's kind of weird that Harry Potter just has a house in fucking Hogwarts that's just dedicated to like Nazis and scumbag CEO sociopaths and like future influencers. Yeah, that's every Jeff Bezos smile right there.
Actually, it's more of a genuine smile than a Jeff Bezos one, though. Let's be real.
Yeah. What do you think?
He's maxing.
What? He's chill maxing, yeah.
I thought he said jelk maxing. I'm like, oh no.
Oh god.
There's a funny little time skippy thing that happens in one of the Doctor Who episodes we're talking about soon, and I like that ReactBot is now going through that too.
Yeah, he's really he's really bought into the series arc. He says Mavity now. It's great.
Yeah, good for him.
The Mavity of it all.
Oh man, I hope we get a Mavity mention. I didn't see one in the last couple episodes.
I haven't caught one, and I didn't catch one in the first episode. Sorry.
I think there was one in the Christmas special.
Yeah,
there was one in the
so,
Christmas
yeah.
special, yeah.
I wonder if that's ever going to pay off, or if it's just like a fun little detail.
I think it's just a fun little
Maybe
detail.
it'll pay off eventually.
They'll like eventually redo it and fix it, you know.
So do you want to
Yeah.
do you want to just talk about Doctor Who for a minute, or do you want to? Oh, you have a direct follow up right there though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
So I forgot. I wish that I didn't close the American Psycho thing, but Nick Bateman or whatever, Patrick Bateman. He sent Katy Perry to space for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
All-female space team, I think.
Girls get it.
Yeah,
done.
which I mean,
Nice.
a cool thing to do, but why Katy Perry? Why?
Because her whole album cycle is "Girls Get It Done" right now. That's her whole thing.
Oh. So
Well,
it's just this
Girls
like really
Get It Done
weird,
while my
stupid
producer also
cross
raped
promotion.
someone.
She's
Allegedly.
She's the
Wow,
feminist
wow.
billboard of a human being that masquerades as a pop star. It's very sad.
Do I have to say allegedly? Can I not say allegedly
think
on that one? Can I take the risk?
I don't know.
Pretty
He's been
sure it's
convicted.
cut and dry that happened, right?
I think so. I think it was.
I think legally you can only safely say it if he's been convicted.
I
Gabe,
see.
could you look that up for me, Gabe, real quick?
Oh, speaking of convicted, May 6th is the Stephen McCullough thing.
Oh,
Day after
Holy
Cinco de
shit.
Mayo.
loggers.
Yeah, hopefully for the last
so-
time.
Here we are.
You know what? We should
Luke-
record that day. I think it'll be a Tuesday,
Ooh.
but we should
Think so.
record.
Oh, okay.
Get some live news updates.
That's good. So Jeff Bezos put her in space. Who else was on the space crew?
His
Female astronauts.
Well, his fiance
Oh.
also
Fiancé,
was one of
too.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, his fiance.
Oh, nepotism gets you far, I guess.
I
Oh,
mean,
God.
admittedly, if you do have a space
Literally.
company, you kind of have to send. Like, if your girlfriend asks, you kind of have
I
to.
didn't even realize he had a space company.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
he shot that
Lord.
penis rocket into space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember
they
the
also-
Elon
Bad.
car.
Didn't they also give William Shatner an existential crisis?
Yes.
Oh, that was them. Okay.
Oh God, did they? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, this
That
is
worked.
haunting. It's empty.
Yeah.
There's nothing."
Like, oh, I was so excited to be in space until I looked down on the planet and thought of all the life that will be mercilessly destroyed and never seen again, and all the things I'll never experience and never know. It was meant to be joyous, but instead it was haunting. Something along those lines.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Well,
I don't know. I
admittedly-
feel like if I looked at the fucking planet in an infinite void of space, looking at all of life on Earth, I would be like, "Wow, I'm looking at it all. There it is. Look at
Yeah.
that fucking continent. I'm never gonna go there, and that's awesome."
And nothing exists anywhere else in the universe, and there's no life anywhere.
Well, I mean,
sure.
I'm sure there's like some fucking like plants somewhere across the galaxy.
there is likely.
It's likely enough.
It's incredibly likely that there is something as similar.
Maybe nothing sentient or sapient, but like
Well, no, I mean,
No.
I'm sure we'll find some algae.
like,
No, there's whole ass alien fucking civilizations out there. There's mega structures. They're just chilling. We haven't found them yet because we're in some fucking
well, no.
shit ass like skin tag armpit
we're in-
Well,
zone.
Yeah,
I
we're
guarantee you-
we're in the fucking
I
backwaters.
guarantee you there's
Yeah.
something incredible. Like, there is another basically version of Earth, just like this, where they're having a similar conversation on their similar podcast. Like,
I mean, like,
It-
I don't even think
We should get an
people
alien
always-
on the podcast.
it would
That
be
would
think
be
it'll be
so
nice.
great.
That would
People
go hard.
always think that people like need that aliens need to have like a planet that's similar to ours, and I'm like, why can't there just be fire rock aliens
No, I
somewhere?
mean, it just there can't be just one planet like this inherently. There can't.
Oh,
like-
sure. But like, even if there isn't, like, why can't there be just a?
I think there
So this
is.
planet's poison to us. Well, it's not poison to the Glignomax.
Yeah,
They live there.
I mean, I'm certain there is something that is like the equivalent out there. You know, there has to be.
Well, hopefully Katy Perry finds it and doesn't come back until she does.
Honestly, I hope.
Well,
people
she
play
went.
Katy-
She's already down. She went up for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man, put women in space and it lasts 5 fucking minutes. Look at that.
I mean, to be fair,
shit.
that's a decent amount of
Yeah, it's enough to go zero gravity, do a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
I guess.
I get it.
Most space missions don't like really go up there for a long time.
No,
It's like send her to the
they're all pretty.
moon. Send her to the moon for a minute. Fuck it.
That would be good.
Maybe not
Imagine Katy Perry goes full like psychedelic 60s rock revival after going to the moon. She just has 20-minute
She changes
like
her entire music style up. She's like, you know what? Going for a little experimental album.
20-minute jam sessions where there's like just a gong in the background for like 5 minutes of it and nothing else.
Go for
And that's meant to represent like the sun coming over the moon. Yeah.
I think you know, Katy Perry could do it. Now
It would be way better than everything she's made recently. So,
I mean, I would say everything she's made since 2010, but hey, 15
I think
years
Katy
in
Perry's
mediocrity.
had like 2 songs that were ever any good at all, really.
yeah.
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 Anyway.
Well, but hey, she went to space. Women, am I right? Women. Let's get it going, guys.
Gotta give it up.
Women.
Gotta give it up.
Gotta give it up for women.
Women rock.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I had to. So this is actually kind of a crazy story. My mom got her phone stolen.
Oh.
Someone has to call 911 and just took the phone. So that's cool. What a great city we live in. But yeah, so I had to get my brother's number and just sent it to her. So that's cool.
You know what you do? You call your mom's phone number and just start screaming into it. Just one of the answers, you start screaming.
I wonder if we fucking. I mean, I could, but also.
I mean, it'd be.
That's probably not a great idea.
Well, I mean,
they just block your number.
They just block my number. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My phone's got a thing where I can press my watch and it will just block it permanently if it's stolen. So
that's a good thing. Yeah,
it is one of the benefits. But
that is pretty nice. Yeah.
Or
anyway,
it'll wipe it and just make it like blank.
Yeah, that's what they do. They'll like take it and wipe it without even opening it.
Yeah.
Because the phone's probably more valuable than whatever fucking credit card information you had on there.
Yeah.
Because they'd have to crack a bunch of passwords to get to it, and then you'd cancel if you found out.
Yeah.
Just better to sell the phone.
Pretty much.
Anyway, sorry.
Yes.
Weird tangents.
Oh, anyway, if you ever corner Katy Perry in an alley, you know what to do.
Yes.
Steal her phone.
I think I think Ethan Ralph did that once.
That's right. Behind that Arby's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Katy Perry doesn't go there. Oh, that's me. I shouldn't. That's fucked up.
Found out recently he's still living in a shack in Mexico, so
awesome.
No change.
Wait, if how does he like compensate on his streams though? Because it doesn't look yellow in his stream.
I know. Apparently, Breaking Bad has been lying to us. Same with Saw X.
Oh.
No, I think he's using like color correction or something like that.
Yeah.
Deus Ex doesn't even go. Human Revolution, you don't even go to Mexico, but just Montreal is yellow.
Well, Detroit also.
Yeah.
I mean,
Singapore, whatever.
Yeah.
So we got this.
Uh-oh.
New Jersey sues Discord for allegedly failing to protect children.
Wow.
Right.
Fair
I
enough.
think I heard about this.
Can they sue Roblox and like Fortnite too?
I don't know. Probably.
Eh.
If not, maybe they're next up. Maybe if they win this.
But yeah, Discord.
But this is
notably not great for pretty much most people, but especially kids.
But also, New Jersey not great for most people. Also,
yeah, New Jersey.
So we'll see how this goes.
It's hard to defend New Jersey or be excited for something from New Jersey.
Yeah,
but,
I am glad someone's doing this though. Like actually.
Yeah. Hey, can they sue them for the fucking nitro prices, please?
Can they sue them for being cringe? Can they sue them for going down and making really stupid UI changes? Please?
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty please?
Fuck yeah!
Oh
actually,
god, the new UI is awful.
I don't like it.
Prevent a second lawsuit. Fuck it.
But the little stupid ass thing you can like put around your avatar and give it like ooh woo cat girl Discord ears, Discord kitten. Yeah,
those are fine.
I've
officially licensed Discord kitten merch. It's so great.
I've only gotten the ones they give you through advertisements. So like
Marathon
and The Last of Us and
I'm not
the Shadow one.
I got the Shadow one still. If you have Nitro, you get to use them again.
I had 1 month of Nitro for free because someone gave it to me, and now I have no Nitro.
I got a full year.
I've
never had.
I have a 3-month code if you want it.
I'm good. I've never needed Nitro. Not for anything. It's useless to me.
I've used it mostly for.
I like emotes.
For emotes,
That's
yeah,
fair.
and for like big file uploads. Although it should be bigger still for free, I think. But
yeah, you have 8 megabytes, which I think is.
It's
fine.
enough for images and stuff, but
you can send like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game, so that's cool.
Theoretically,
maybe a Game Boy game, maybe like GBA.
If I compress it enough, I could send a full movie right now through Discord. So
that is true. Yeah,
I mean,
because you got the what's Nitro 100 or 50?
I think it's 50.
Has anybody figured out a way to like encode a movie like a Video Now Game Boy Advance cartridge or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
In fact, give me just a second.
Oh baby,
I
we're
remember
gonna
Video
get
Now.
fucking. We're gonna get Interstellar on a Game Boy Advance original, no backlight.
Oh,
That's what
you
we
might
need.
have to
Here we
split
go.
that between 2 cartridges though.
There we go.
Mario pissing. Wow, you got it.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a
damn.
second. I'm setting up the emulator.
He's doing it. He's going for it. So for those of you who don't know, there used to be a thing back in the day where you could buy these cartridges for the Game Boy Advance that would have like SpongeBob episodes or Shrek on them or
and
whatever.
Shark Tale. Don't forget Shark
Shark Tale. And you could just watch Shark Tale on your stupid little Game Boy in your parents' car.
At like 100p.
Like, oh yeah,
it looked awful,
lowest,
but I mean,
it was like postage stamp size. And you can watch it.
It was better than the Video Nows. If you remember Video Now, the initial player of that was all black and white and ran episodes at like 15 frames per second.
Yeah.
Very bad quality.
I feel like the Game Boy didn't. I feel like the Game Boy didn't have better than 15 frames per second.
No, but it had color and audio.
Yeah, it was like similar.
And it had stereo. I think some of them had stereo audio, even though the thing played.
The later models did.
Yeah.
The later models did. Yeah.
But it was slightly better until Video Now introduced a color one that played higher quality video and actually played at roughly 24 frames per second instead of fucking 10. Not good, but I had one of the. They had a Video Now that was like a DS looking one. That had, or SP.
I don't remember that.
SP, kind of.
Yeah.
And you could play games on it because it had like controller buttons. It was dog shit games, but.
Wow.
All right. So I'm going to stop the stream for just a moment. You're going to have to tune back in.
Okay. I'm getting ready for that.
Oh, I should have picked
panels.
change stream.
We're gonna get some peak cinema right now, folks. You better be fucking ready for this.
All right, let me fuck with the audio real quick. Turn it down because I have a feeling it's probably going to be a little loud. So let me.
And I have a feeling that this is going to be fucking Kino.
It's
it is.
Screen, so.
Okay, it's not letting me change the volume for it, which is a little bit concerning, but I guess we'll just open the file.
Okay. Was it?
So
it's currently on black screen. I'm just making sure that's okay.
Yeah. I just had to open the file. I changed my whole layout since last time I used this emulator.
Now, in my luck, though, it would be the wrong thing. It's like, oh, you're supposed to see something. Shit. So I'm just... Tell me when we're supposed to see something.
It's alphabetical. There we go.
Oh, I hear a ween.
Game Boy.
Oh
boy, that's loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lowered it on my side.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
hang
fine.
on.
Don't worry
Okay,
about
you're
it.
lowering it on your sides. Okay.
Blaze the movie fan. Mario pissing event.
Time to take a piss.
Wow. Wow, this is pretty high quality for this one.
What the hell are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, it's like 30
I'm
seconds.
taking a piss.
Yeah.
Okay, but why aren't you jumping at me? That's what you're supposed to do.
I might do it fucking later.
No, I'm a motherfucking enemy. You're supposed to jump at me. Okie dokie then. Let me pull up my pants again first, and then maybe I'll jump on you. Maybe.
Maybe.
Are you out of
Your
your
fucking mind? No!
Jump on me now, motherfucker! Let me get my pants first. Fine.
One of my favorite
Only
videos ever.
available.
It replays too.
Only available on the Game Boy Advance, people.
That's
this
true.
Is the power of math.
The power.
Turn my
of the
controller off real quick.
God, I love that video.
That's pretty good.
And get back to streaming ReactBot.
Alright.
Oh,
ReactBot, were you watching? Did you enjoy it? Let me wait till y'all tune in.
out here.
Oh man, ReactBot, did you enjoy that?
Bro, I wish I could unsee that.
Shut up.
Man, you don't know peak
You
if
don't
it
know
hit you
peak.
in the face and stole your doinks.
How
You
many
don't know
fucking
words.
doinks you need, motherfucker?
Fucking zoomers. Alright, let's knock out that next one here.
Man, I'm so mad at ReactBot right now. I'm also changing where my window is because I moved it. Oh yeah, so can we get a Dudes Rock in chat?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Chat spam Dudes Rock.
Dudes rock.
NYC man lights sex toys on fire, causing 3-alarm blaze that ripped through neighborhood.
Dudes rock!
Yeah!
He's all
Hey,
hot
who
and
here
bothered.
likes trains?
All hot and bothered.
Staten Island, man.
Staten Island,
What
of
did Vinny
course.
do?
It is not Vinny.
No, it's Mike.
Oh my god. No, Mike's
does look
balder
like
than
Mike.
that.
His name is Harry
No.
Torres.
He had a Harry Torres vagina.
Yep. He apparently
Harry
lit,
Torres. Oof.
he lit 2 sex toys on fire, including a rubber vagina.
It's not clear why the 37-year-old lit the intimate aids ablaze, but his bungled bourgeois barbecue prompted officials to hit him with a slew of charges, including arson. What is this fucking article? Bungled
That's-
bourgeois barbecue? Are you kidding me?
That
So-
goes kind of hard. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
It might have been AI. I don't
I
know.
mean, intimate aids
Actually, might
ablaze
have been.
also is pretty funny.
Yeah,
Flames
AI
of
does like
pa-
alliteration.
Flames
That's
of
true.
passion.
AI also really likes M dashes,
Yeah.
which you got like at least 3 of there.
Oh
Is
yeah.
there more to the article?
I think this could be AI.
Yeah, that's yeah, the
Oh,
story
fuck.
is probably written by it, but yeah, it
That's
was a
pretty
big fire.
incendiary fire, I'd say. It looks incended.
Yeah, the FDNY deemed the fire incendiary.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I sure do
The
hope so.
fire is definitely cromulent. That's what's
The
that's for
erotic
sure.
inferno. This was written by AI. Come on.
Okay, it
Began
was.
in the rear of
Erotic
Torres's
inferno.
home, which soon caught fire. The heavy, deep-seated fire spread to 2 additional homes.
That's insane.
Dudes rock, but also, hey, maybe like
Maybe watch.
know.
Maybe have some
May-
like
if it's
fire
your
extinguisher
house,
nearby.
sure. If it's other people's houses, no.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
Also damaged 2 nearby vehicles. Jeez.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Whoa, 6 hand lines and 1 tower ladder to extinguish the flames. That's
Wow.
5 guys spraying on the ground, 1 in the air. That's insane.
Yeah, that is a lot. Like, this really must have got out of hand.
It looks like it.
So I guess sex toys are like really, really flammable.
I mean, they're made of silicone.
I was gonna say silicone, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Typically,
4th degree
unless
arson.
he had
No
a-
injuries.
unless you had a wood
No
rubber
injuries.
vagina. No. Hey, no injuries. That's good.
But 4th
He's
degree
wearing this,
arson.
like TARDIS blue, like
This is
uh,
the
nightgown.
18th Doctor.
So why
He's falling on
exactly
hard
were
times.
why exactly were the sex toys lit on
No
fire?
one knows. No one knows. He
Okay.
lit them on
Good
fire,
question.
and that's all we know. Because his reasoning, well, the thing that he said was, I started the fire. I was in the backyard at my house, and I lit 2 sex toys on fire. That's all we got.
Impressive.
I like to
vague.
Anime villain
I like-
stuff. What did he do with that fucking sex toy stack?
I like
Crazy.
to think that he had like dildo nunchucks and like fucking slipped one in and then just lit them on fire for like flaming Deacon Pusek
Flaming
nunchucks.
nunchaku, yeah.
Maybe he had something else bad that he wanted to get rid of, and he was like, "Here's how I'm going to cover this one up." No one's like,
Yes.
no
It
one
was-
will suspect a thing.
It's because I decided to light some sex toys on fire. Why not?
Yeah.
Secretly, there's a
What do
body.
you
under
mean?
those sex toys.
What do you mean? There's a body and 3 hard drives in there. I just lit some sex toys on fire. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that must have been my roommate Clyde.
Yeah.
Uh,
Look, you might want to call
fucking-
Tommy. That was his.
I knew the moment that I got into this place and there was a Pac-Man ghost living there that it was gonna be a problem. Ugh.
Oh shit.
So yeah, dudes rock, but also I'm glad everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Oh yeah, Oblivion.
Yep. It got
Oblivion.
announced today that.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I guess my PC's just gonna tank having to load Twitter again.
Fuck, my bad.
Oh, it's taking its time.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So it is being revealed or released tomorrow at 11 a.m. And they just missed that fucking April 21st date.
Yep.
They
Turns out
just
the-
missed it.
Turns out the guy got the announcement date correct, but Shadow Drop, not correct.
Yeah, like it might come out tomorrow. It might be fully unveiled tomorrow and then
I think it'll
Shadow
be
Drop
fully
immediately.
unveiled tomorrow.
I think it's gonna
However-
be unveiled and then released in May. That's my assumption.
Oh god, what did he say? Oh my god.
I know the rumor
The
was...
Pope is trending with Kanye. What did he say?
Okay, hold on.
That
could be.
Yo, I like that Pope. He was good. He made me want to do more nitrous so I could be fucked up in the head like he is.
Maybe yeah, Pope
Yeah.
Nitrous, maybe be alive today.
He hasn't said anything. What?
Oh.
He's talking about like one of his like cousin songs.
Gotta love Twitter.
Okay.
Maybe he'll add a bonus track to his Hitler album about the Pope.
Oh.
I want it to be co-written by Dave Blunts. I need more Dave Blunts with Kanye.
What's going on, Tristan?
I'm not gonna put this up on the show, but Kanye's revealing some deep lore. I'll say to put it in a very dumb and silly way.
Well, now I have to look.
Yeah, you
What
can go ahead
genre
and
is
look,
the
and you
deep
know what?
lore?
We'll pull it up on the thing if you say yeah, but if not, it'll be the thing that he said on the 21st at like 3 Eastern, so you can go back and look.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well-
so just to fill some time, yeah. So are we thinking it's gonna be like reveal then immediately released, or like reveal and then like oh it's coming out in June or whatever? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, okay, you're gonna have to
Okay,
at least
all right.
post it here.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
post it and then-
I
hold
don't
on,
think
tell
we
you
can
what.
talk about this,
No.
but
No, I'll tell you what. I'll just read the part that's important. So he writes a tweet out for a song called Cousins, and near the end of it, he says, "My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14." Tweet sent.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like this probably shouldn't have been revealed, but I mean it's his prerogative, I guess, if he wants to do it. So I guess that's why the Pope is trending with Kanye, because people are probably saying, "Whoa, these two things happened on the same day. What the fuck?"
Kanye,
I guess, yeah.
I didn't even know Kanye was sucking his cousin's dick for a very long time. That's weird.
Diablo
I was-
4, yeah.
I was gonna say the Obsidian File size also leaked. We know how big this game will be. Does anyone want to take a guess if you don't know how big it is?
I already know.
It can't
100
be
gigabytes?
more than 100 gigabytes or so for a fucking remake remaster of a 2006
Oblivion.
game.
Of Oblivion.
Come on.
So you're
Like,
saying
if
under
this-
100?
If this was a more
Gotta be.
expansive game, then I'd say like 150, maybe 200, like Baldur's Gate. But I'm saying 100.
Okay,
It's gotta be like under 100, folks. Come on.
it's 125. It's 125 gigabytes.
Chicken jockey!
It's 20 times the size of the original.
That's fucked.
I do wonder how good it will look, though. That is a question.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have screenshots. I just hope they have more color.
Yeah,
That's my only hope.
Motion things.
I'm not a big fan of like the Spriggan design, but
Yeah.
it's
I
not
don't
that
like
big of a
Skyrim.
deal.
I don't like Skyrim color grading on everything, you know?
True.
Fucking sunniest day and fucking Windhelm, and it's just gray, just the color gray.
Really quick.
You can't
Not
even see any
other
homes.
details, just gray. It's just one tone.
I have like 6 fucking graphics mods to just boost saturation because good lord, the game needs it. Anyway.
I'm gonna run and grab another bottle of water. I can still hear you guys. You can continue.
Oh, all right. Well, I was gonna move on.
Thirsty motherfucker.
Well, no, go on. Go to the next thing. We can start. I'll see what it is. But
Man, it always be like that.
You're right, Rick.
It do always be like that.
but also, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Oh,
on the
sorry.
clickbait, but we can talk about Doctor Who actually before we
Okay,
do the clickbait.
sure. Start with Doctor Who. I'll be back for it because I'll come into it.
Now,
All right, so
again,
New
I've
season.
only seen the first one. I haven't seen Lux yet.
all right, my crackpot theory is very hingent on stuff that happens importantly in Lux.
I will deafen.
Okay, I will. I'll give you a signal for when you deafen before I talk about those spoilers.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Doctor
robot
Who's
revolution.
back.
Yeah, they are. Well, you know,
I
forgot what I was gonna say there.
Doctor Who is back, and it's immediately at a similar level of quality to last season, I think.
I would personally say that it's better across the board, personally. But
I have a bunch of issues with the Robot Revolution. I still think it's pretty good. I think it's better than Space Babies.
yeah, it's a
put-
fair
like-
episode. It's not like average. It's like, okay, I enjoyed it.
I'd say
It's
it's like a
alright.
6 out of 10 for me, you know? Like it's got a lot of stuff I really like and a lot of stuff where I'm like, maybe.
I guess if I were to put a
Um,
number on it, I'd put it at like a 6.5, probably a 7, maybe.
Yeah.
It's
I watched,
6 closer to a 7 than a 5.
I watched both the episodes this morning, and it was great
What are your
because
thoughts on Robot Revolution?
episode 2, Lux, is pretty good. Can we talk about that one?
I'm eager to hear your thoughts on the Robot Revolution.
But I like Lux a lot, and I want to talk about that one.
Well, you can talk about that one after you talk about Robot Revolution.
It sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad. This episode sucks. It's so bad.
No, it's fine.
So it's like mostly okay, but it's one of the most like morally repugnant Doctor Who episodes where.
Oh, all right,
this
all right.
guy-
So real quick, audience. If you haven't seen the 2 newest Doctor Who episodes, maybe 3 by the time this comes out, not sure.
Yeah. Skip
Stop
ahead.
now, watch.
Yeah.
Or
That's-
stop now, watch, or just like skip to a time code in the bottom.
Yes.
There will be sections.
You know, I don't know, man.
Spoilers begin now.
I don't know, man. Like, it's not a good sign when the episode starts, the first new episode of the season, and I see the scrawny white guy who's being a little awkward on the date with the lady, and I go, and I have the same reaction in my brain that I had when I was watching the Postal movie, and I saw the little Asian lady driving the car, and I went, there's no way they're gonna let her get away with being Asian and driving a car. Oh, and they don't. And that was when I saw the little scrawny white gamer boy who we later see in his room with like his like gaming chair and
literally
everything.
playing Overwatch.
RGBs set up and everything.
I mean,
and I'm just like, they're not gonna let this guy get away with being awkward on this date, and they sure don't, because he is characterized later as being essentially irredeemable for the Doctor on a level worse than the Master and Davros.
I heavily disagree with that. He's at the very least in no way remorseful about this sweet soul that's died in a way that the Doctor this man who's
normally
enslaved
would
the
be.
planet for 10 years. Yeah.
But the Doctor would have killed Davros, but he didn't, because he's like, this isn't the way it's supposed to be, blah, blah,
Well, he
blah.
didn't kill Davros. He didn't kill this guy. The time did.
Yeah, but he wasn't very sad about it.
Well, yeah, he didn't know him.
So the entire issue with the episode comes down to the way they react to defeating the bad guy. If that was
totally inconsistent.
It's not just that for me. It's also the fact that, like, this guy being like an incel. So they say they have the main companion lady look at this robot guy who is like her fucking ex from 17 years ago.
The Al generator.
Yes, he kind of set this whole
Doctor
thing
Who
in motion. I know, it's disgusting. And where are we going with society? But so she actually has like a fuck up when they're like transporting her to this planet. She goes, "Well, it's Al's fault. You want to go talk to him?" So it's actually all her fault, apparently.
Oh yeah, it's bootstrap
this guy winds up dying. It's like all because of her saying that.
Well, yeah, but also they were brought there because he was brought there and requested for her, so it's both of their faults.
It's a bootstrap paradox.
I guess, but all I'm saying is she shows up there and she talks to this guy, and she literally says to the camera, "Planet of the incels."
Oh, she doesn't say it to the camera.
She says it to the camera. She mugs to the camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
She mused and said, incels.
My thing is, I don't
like them.
They don't set him up as an incel, though. He's just like some guy who was a little awkward on a date one time.
Well, from what I've heard,
during the date.
From what I've heard, they do lay like subtle seeds in the very beginning. Like some of the things he says, I haven't rewatched it. I want to.
Stuff that I already knew who the final villain of the episode was going to be. I had that spoiled by Twitter because, of course, I did. So, going in, that the episode starts, and I heard the dialogue, and my immediate first thought was, everything this guy's doing is subtly manipulative or abusive, but in ways that are very childish. It's not like he
seems
is
like a 16-year-old.
Exactly. However, they also show that he continued to act like that for longer in their relationship.
Yeah, after they split up, there's like a little coda about it, but
they do it too late. They needed to show
That's fair.
Earlier in the episode another piece of their relationship, because we see the first piece and then we see nothing of their relationship until right towards the end when the Doctor's like, but did he exhibit, like, why did you break up with him? Then we see it. We should have seen pieces of that, other pieces of it earlier. And if that had happened, and if the resolution was better tonally, it would be totally fine. It's just that there's a real imbalance between like what you're meant to feel and how the characters are feeling.
Yeah, it feels like this character is like assassinated out of nowhere. It feels like, from what we can see, like observably, his worst thing that he's done is actually just like be a shitty boyfriend or whatever. Well, like years ago.
He did also enslave a planet for 10 years.
He did the sci-fi thing, but that's all just like kind of allegory for what the real thing is that they're talking about.
Like sci-fi.
Depicting his use of controlling, like his use of control and his controlling behavior, which is meant to further cement his abusive tendencies.
I really just think it feels like it comes out of nowhere. I can see what you're saying. I guess they just don't really set that up. It just seems
No.
like
Set up is
I-
a
a
little
sci-fi Doctor Who episode with robots blasting until the fucking last 2 minutes when it becomes incel commentary. And like, if they wanted to make that be the whole episode, it's kind of like what Dot and Bubble could have been if they didn't plant enough seeds.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
guess.
thing. I do think
I
it
think
planted about as many seeds as Dot and Bubble did. They just kind of planted them in weird, fucked up places.
Admittedly, there was placement in strange areas.
The difference
and
is
I can
that
agree with that.
The difference is that Dot and Bubble takes its time and lays them out one by one by one by one, and this episode crams them all in the front half, and then crams or not even the front half, the intro, like the first 10 minutes.
Crams one in the front half.
Well, that's a lot of it. That is like 75% of what we see to justify the resolution of the episode. And then the rest of it's all in the second half, right at the climax. It doesn't. What they should have done is have the commands of the robots be reflective of his behavior. The robots are too nice to her. The robots should have been more controlling due to his influence. Instead, they're very like, you will come with us, and she's like, no, and they're like,
yeah, the robots could have done the kind of like subtly manipulative, like, oh, I guess you could do that, but it would hurt me really bad if you did, but it's okay though. I'll let you can do that.
They could even leverage the lives of the people. They could say like, you will come with us, and she's like, no, and they're like, come with us or we will eradicate our population. Like, you must come with us. Like, they could have done more to show his influence on the robots, but they're also clearly depicting the robots and him as being separate while also connect. It's weird. It's messy. It's very messy.
It's very messy. Mostly it's okay for the most part.
I think as an introduction to a new companion, it's actually really strong. And I think as a introduction to the plotline of the season, the last 10 minutes are great.
Interesting.
I think the end of episode 1 goes hard.
The cliffhanger ending is pretty good. I'll give it that. And see, episode 2 follows it up pretty well. I don't know if we want Gabe to go on spoilers for.
Let's talk about the very spoiler-free stuff first. Like front load everything that was spoiler-free.
I had one other thing about Robot Revolution I wanted to say.
Okay.
Well, two things. One, Mrs. Flood.
Yes.
So it's a really good one. It immediately made.
What do you mean?
It immediately.
She wasn't in the episode. I didn't see her.
Yes.
Yeah. She wasn't there.
I didn't see her at all.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't see the thing.
See, Gabe almost forgot.
Good, so good.
Yeah, it really was. I liked it.
It's such a good beat. And second, when the Doctor and Belinda, I like that he calls her Belle, by the way. I think that's nice, because Belinda's a bit of a quirky name to have a character saying all the time.
I kind of really wish they had called her the nurse. I like in the trailer when she was like, "You're the doctor, I'm the nurse." Like, yeah, let's go with that. That's cool. Let's be corny and stupid.
Pull it around.
It's nice because it's part of their dynamic, I guess, though, as opposed to being like, this is what we'll literally call you.
You get more on that in episode 2, that's all I'll say.
But there was a moment in the TARDIS, I think it's when they're talking about her connection to Mundy? Or the Cloister Bells.
Oh my god, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Cloister Bells start going off at one point. No, when they're trying to get her back home.
Yes.
The Cloister Bells go off like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, that hasn't happened very often in Chuti's era so far.
Yeah.
So something like really bad has to be going on.
I think I know what it is.
What's the Cloister Bell thing?
It's the hang on, let me pull up the sound effect. It's a lot easier.
Donging noise that the TARDIS makes go dong.
It's the TARDIS's big dong.
Oh, when the TARDIS isn't starting at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
It does it whenever it's like whenever something very, very bad is happening.
Yeah, like it played, like for example, it played when fucking
the Master
like when
took over the TARDIS.
The Master took over the TARDIS. Adelaide committed suicide to like prevent the fucking timeline, and the Doctor realized, I'm gonna die, I guess. It happened. Oh, geez, several times in fucking Oh my god, I'm blanking on it.
Oh, I can't remember. I fuck.
Oh, it happens when the TARDIS vanishes after crash landing in Matt Smith.
That too, yes.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other. It happens all the time.
But it's only in like it's only when it's danger time.
Yeah, like the cracks in time, tons of them. The Master taking over the TARDIS, tons of them. Back in Logopolis, I think is the first time they're used, and they even say like these only happen when like war is coming, like danger.
It's going down.
So I'm very curious why trying to go to Earth is causing that, because that's bad.
Well, did you see the very last scene?
Yes,
with like all of the
course.
Stuff floating in the space.
Yeah.
I feel like Earth's been fucked up. Like
I like the way the presumably the date that the finale will air on.
Yes.
Is like
Or the second to last episode.
The proverbial Ganon's Tower of this season, where it's
a lot like series 5 and 6 actually.
They're doing something interesting.
Yeah.
I guess so.
5 had Amy's wedding and 6 had the day the Doctor dies.
Yes.
Yeah, this big thing is coming.
The wedding of River Song.
But it, like this way, it like grounds it in a way that's really fun, and as a viewer, as a hypothetical Robin or Hassan, my
chair isn't empty. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you might really like that. Yeah, I thought that the ultimate setup for the season was good. It really was just like a lot of the thematic elements of what the plot was getting at in that one that was kind of bad, but what it's setting up is fine. I did just now realize, well, not just now, but when I was watching earlier, that her Ruby Sunday, born on a Monday. So whatever the next companion's name will be is like Tuesday. Is it going to be just Ruby Tuesday? Sunny Tuesday?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, you never know.
Ruby Tuesday, the Doctor Who companion.
Yeah.
Here's a burger. Doc. All right, so Lux.
Yeah.
Let's do some non-spoiler stuff first. Just kind of basic thoughts on the episode. I loved it.
I thought it was very. I'm a fan of the old school like Looney Tunes animation, so seeing it.
The animation is actually great.
Animation is insane.
It's only a few minutes interspersed throughout a whole episode, one episode of a single season. And they had all this time to work on it. The time, you can tell it had a lot of time to fucking...
It does a lot with its animation, too. Well, I mean, it's not just one style. It goes through some pretty cool changes throughout and has a few different styles showcased. The animation's excellent. I love a good America Doctor Who episode. Those are always like fun. And this one is no exception. Yeah.
It does a lot of good stuff with the setting.
Believable accents too, which doesn't always happen when Doctor Who has done American.
More believable than usual, but there's some you can still tell, but
There's a couple
with some of the
British.
actors,
I know one of the other episodes is taking place in Nigeria. Like, there's some cool locations we're going to this season, and I kind of like that.
The next episode, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Very, very, very cautiously.
I know why. I know why.
Okay, you've learned why.
I gotta say, the next episode, the little teaser they show at the end doesn't seem like very interesting. It just kind of seems like
from
random space shit.
If the leaks that I've heard are true, this is actually quite substantial.
I mean,
not from a story standpoint, but from like a meta standpoint.
Episode 1, the leaks were 100% right about it. I went back and I looked, and they were 100% right. So I'm kind of thinking, but I have a feeling because I know
there were also some. Well, I'm not gonna reveal anything about Lux, but I do know that some of the leaks were not right on Lux. Like some of the more prominent ones, they were just not right.
I'm pretty sure at this point that RTD is just putting out like fake leaks, disinfo leaks.
Like,
I know like, Marvel Rivals is doing that with fake leaks. RTD's probably doing that too, especially since, you know, he's definitely very aware of certain elements within that community. You know,
I'll be completely honest, and you know what? I will fucking fall upon this sword if I must, but I do not think that the Mrs. Flood is the Ronnie. That, like, you know, Flood, Rain, Ronnie, ha ha ha, you know.
Yeah.
But that seems like a planted fucking clue.
I think Mrs. Flood is important.
I
Oh,
don't
she is.
know.
I'm sure she's also a returning character, but I don't think it's the Ronnie.
I just, if she's a returning character, there's not many I think she can be that would make sense unless she's a figure like a Guardian or a Ronnie or someone like big.
I'm thinking that she's either a Guardian, I'm pretty sure Black Guardian,
yeah,
or like some alternative Guardian that's also evil, or
my thing is,
she's the monk.
Also, we've talked about the monk a few times. I do think she could be the monk. That would go hard.
It's possible.
I don't know. I think that they've done a really good job of not telling us who she is. I think they've done a very good job.
Fantastic. I haven't even seen any leaks. Like, well,
yeah.
Besides the Ronnie one, but again, that very much seems planted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mrs. Flood is an interesting character. I think she's the one who took the Master's tooth.
I think so too.
I do too. I feel like that would make sense.
It's the only believable option for me out of who we have so far, where it's like, that's who I think.
Yeah, she can probably float.
Possibly.
I wouldn't put it past her to float.
I mean, she could become intangible, possibly.
I'm sure she could have, you know, red fingernails at some point in time. That's not impossible. In fact, that's improbable that she wouldn't at some point.
They've made it so vague whether or not she's good or bad as well.
I think Russell has said that she's bad, but also he could be lying.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that, like, she comes across as an antagonistic figure, but she's also directly supportive of things progressing the way they should.
I think she has a plan, and she's currently like enacting it. Essentially, and everything she supported has been like leading up to it.
Yeah, what aligns with her plans, she's kind of just allowing to happen, kind of.
Yeah, kind of like a Palpatine.
In the first episode, she even sees Belinda off and goes like, you know, have fun, see ya. Like,
I know you're not going to be back until it's finale time. See ya. Goodbye.
It's a little too knowing, because she knows that if they're going to be gone, for whatever reason, she now has an opportunity to do something. Maybe that's why she's so like, just get going, you know.
And she did.
The world is all fucked up.
And I mean, the episode after next is a Ruby centric episode, and I think maybe either Ruby is key to her plan, and that's why she goaded her on to go into the TARDIS, possibly. Or maybe like something that they did together would plant the seeds. Something.
There's another character that I don't think we've been introduced to yet this season that is supposed to have a very big role. And I think maybe we'll meet that character in that Ruby episode.
It better be Nardole.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. I think so too.
Because I'm trying to be very, very vague, because I don't know everything. I just know little bits and pieces. But like, I saw some very early set photos, and based on what those set photos were showing, there's a lot we have no idea about yet. There's a lot we still have not even been shown of where the season's gonna go. So
yeah, I've saved myself out of leaks because I'm genuinely just kind of on the ride for it.
I feel that I sadly can't avoid them sometimes.
I understand that.
I'll just come across one and it's like, oh, okay, that's happening, I guess.
Yeah, I've kind of
hope it spoiled. Doesn't. Hope it's good.
So I've been like following a lot of movies lately. I've almost been spoiled on all but 2 Final Destination deaths in this new one, and I'm like,
damn.
I'm still excited. I want to see how they play out, but it's like, kind of sucks knowing what's what and where's where. It's like, oh.
I didn't get spoiled on anything. I got the full impact of Planet of the Incels all to myself.
To be fair, I don't think that leaked.
That wasn't in the leak.
I don't think that leaked, but I don't know. I hope it's still good. Everything's been good so far. I'm excited.
Oh, I thought I was going insane, Bane. You're getting a little blurry.
Oh, yep,
Oh,
yep.
not again.
It's probably from the smoke.
It's probably that.
Fair.
I need to buy a new webcam eventually.
Yeah.
If a Nintendo one was any cheaper, I'd probably actually upgrade to that. Just it's on a stick.
If only they didn't raise their price further.
Yeah, because it's 1080p, which is higher quality than this one. So
yeah, but we also saw footage of it, and it's bad.
Well,
I'll send you a link to the one that I got.
I mean, I might have to do that actually. But not the point. Do we want to do Clickbait Corner now, or
I was
sorry.
Yeah, yeah, we were gonna have
Did you want to get into Lux spoilers?
I would like to because I have a crackhead theory and I can't let it let it stay inside anymore.
All right,
Okay.
I will.
I guess yeah, just after
We'll start waving our hands when you can unmute.
Yeah, actually Gabe, I'm going to hold up my Doctor Who deck. I'll hold this up when hang on.
All right, he'll hold that up when
Yeah.
Gabe unmuted. Gabe unmuted.
Okay.
I saw it.
All right, cool.
All right.
So next time I'll hold that up. All right. So now let's talk about some Lux, the events of Lux.
Yes.
So holy shit, I love Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Oh my god.
Alan coming as Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Don't make me laugh.
It was a great performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
So far, for everyone in the Pantheon, great casting.
The story, by the way,
Yes.
fantastic. Like I really liked it. I clicked with it a lot.
Yeah.
It feels like it really feels like an episode that like the Doctor and Donna would work well in. Well, the 10th Doctor and Donna would work well in, or like Martha, maybe even Rose. Like I could see this really being like a classic RTD episode, and it's great.
I could see this if this was reformatted a bit. I could see it being like a 7th Doctor episode or some shit.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's very timeless.
Yeah, it's a story set in 1950s Miami, which interesting setting.
There's some racism. They don't shy away from it.
They talk about the concept of segregation in diners, which yeah, that happened. And then there's an interesting point where this is again we're spoilers, so we're talking about the episode, but where when they're trapped inside film, they try to like bait them by having a woman they talked with in a diner bring a cop around, and it's like there's
wrong
the man.
uniform.
He was the one speaking to me when he wasn't supposed to. And it's like
that was the black man speaking to me.
Yeah, and then it's like you guys got the wrong uniform. It's New York police. It's New York. We're in Miami, fuck. Which I really like.
Yeah.
Like, admittedly,
What did you think about ReactBot?
It's Jover.
No, it isn't. It's so we are so Barack.
Never been more Barack. Yeah. Yeah. The episode does some of the like topical political stuff that the other one was, I guess, trying to do. Yeah. But of course, this one's actually a lot better at that, and it's woven in a little more naturally. It's so maybe a little heavy-handed, but it's fine. It's Doctor Who.
Well, because Melinda doesn't realize it, and then she was like, "Oh, okay." Now she understands. It's like she understood the incel part, but didn't understand old-timey racism.
Yeah, I like the fact that the Doctor points to Belinda and tells her, "By the way, in this paradigm of this world right now, you're considered black.
Yeah.
Play along." And I had the thought in my head, like, oh yeah, the 50s was kind of more like a porn site category list, where you just have like Indian lady porn in the Latina section, you know. That's basically what you got going on.
They even have the thing on the forehead. They just say, "Oh yeah, well of course it's."
Dude, people
she's got a mole.
Brown means Latina.
People categorized Mia Khalifa as like Hispanic. I remember that. I remember that back in the day. It's like
that's hilarious.
Even I know, but she's like not.
Have you seen that last name? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So anyway,
speaking of porn, Doctor Who.
So let's talk about that one scene, huh? Let's talk about that one scene, huh?
Which one scene?
Hang on.
Which one scene? Oh, he's going for the show and tell shit.
Ooh.
Let's talk about that one scene, huh?
Yeah, that real shit to make you feel.
Talk about that one scene, huh?
Oh.
Let's talk about that one scene, huh?
Which scene, Tristan?
I'm sure The most notable scene in the episode. The one that goes kind of crazy with it.
For me, that was the one where he's like transforming into the different animation styles.
Yeah,
I really thought that was
really.
Cool.
Yeah,
I loved that.
That and him grabbing the frame. Oh,
not the best scene. The most notable.
The scene where they're talking to the Doctor
meta
Who fans.
scene.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I thought that was actually kind of cute because
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was. They made fun of Doctor Who fans, but they did it in a loving way.
Yeah,
like the fucking the woman on the far end saying, "Oh, I knew this because it fucking leaked online." I've been making that joke all the time, by the way, because I knew this would happen because it leaked online.
And that's perfect because I mean, yeah, like he's probably planting these he's the leaker, you know.
He might
he's planting this shit, or someone close to him is planting this shit at his discretion.
He might have done it to make the joke land, actually.
That's probably true.
For me.
I mean, not just for that, but that's a happy accident. I thought it was great. I liked the way they all said Blink was their favorite episode.
Cringe.
That was really fun.
Well, no,
absolutely cringe.
But it's kind of a reflection of a fan base where it's like even the Doctor's like, but what about this one? He's like,
yeah, the Goblin one.
Good.
To be fair, I would much rather rewatch the fucking Goblin one right now than Blink. But to be fair, I'm in a bit of a silly mood.
I will admit that scene did have a bit of the air of like an old band where it's like, oh, you really want to hear that one again? But what about our new album?
But I think it's funnier because the Doctors
I like the new album. Yeah, I mean it's fine.
The Doctors live so much past that, and he's like, but this one too.
You really gonna like the one where I was stuck in the fucking 60s the whole time? You kidding me?
Now, see, the thing I'm curious about is how are they still around after that sequel? Because at the end of the, like, you guys watch past the credit scene.
Okay,
whatever. He had wished them into existence.
Let's talk about the rest of the episode first.
Okay,
then we can get to the credit scene.
Fair enough.
Poor Gabe.
I will have to let Gabe know that there's a credit scene because I accidentally closed out of the episode before it started. Because I thought that the person talking was like, "Oh, and now next on BBC."
That's kind of what I thought too. But I was watching on Max. I'm like, "That's weird. Why is somebody talking? Did they
Wait,
fuck
Max?
up the upload?" Yeah, not Max. Fucking Disney Plus.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Disney.
It was on my screen up here. That's why I thought of it. My bad.
Fair.
Yes.
Someone screenshot that, by the way. Him pointing up.
No, fuck. You bitch.
Anyways. Anyway, fuck, what was I saying? So the rest of the episode, you were right though. The scene where Mr. Ring-a-Ding's like absorbing the radiation energy and becomes like, well, that radiation energy, regeneration energy, that, and also them becoming more three-dimensional, like when they get sad in an earlier scene. Like the stuff that they do with the animation in this episode is fantastic.
It's fucking impressive. It's insane. I like this style. I kind of hope I hope we see some more interesting weird shit like this. It reminded me of Supernatural did an episode in their 700th season where they did a Scooby-Doo episode. And it was actually
I could see Doctor Who doing the same thing, yeah. This was close. This was damn close. There was no man in a mask, but
well, Doctor's Velma. Come on.
Yeah.
Belinda's Fred.
I mean,
that's why it makes a small penis joke about Belinda. Yeah.
Such a tiny dong.
I wonder why Mindy Kaling was in the episode. That was strange.
Yeah, Doctor Who, it's doing something pretty new with this one. It kind of feels a bit like something like the Devil's Cord one with the Maestro. Oh, he's thumbs upping. No, we're not done. Get back in your hole, Gabe.
No, we gave thumbs up. You gave thumbs up.
I was gonna hold this up next time.
Yeah, you're good. I gave thumbs up because you gave thumbs up. Ninth Doctor. Sorry. Continue.
Okay, so I'm glad we weren't saying anything. By the way,
yeah.
What were we saying? Okay, so the different animation styles was fucking fantastic.
All right.
But
I like the way they pluck the ending from the fans telling them that. That's fun.
Yeah,
Like,
it's clever.
It's a very
slowly
Doctor
ending
Who
for
sort of
them.
thing. It's a very
Yeah.
Doctor Who sort of episode.
They're definitely doing a lot more lately with like time as an actual concept instead of just like time is kind of the setting of the show. They're actually like focusing
Yeah.
more in the last
Moffat did a lot of that.
Yeah, in the last decade in general, they've been moving in this direction where
That was
it's
the
like
thing that
it's
he
an
did the best,
actual
I think.
it's an actual time travel show now, where it used to be just kind of like that was the backdrop.
Yeah.
And I like those elements a lot when that comes up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But so Mrs. Flood.
Yes.
Mrs. Flood showing up at the end of the episode, basically shouting out the finale, essentially,
And she's like, "Come
and saying
tune in."
the
Last
show's gonna
episode.
end. All right,
R.I.P.
so
Doctor Who.
Mrs.
He's
Flood
a
makes
little-
it seem
a fucking rabble rouser.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Flood makes it seem like the show is going to end kind of definitively on the 24th or whatever.
Yeah.
And that plays into my crackpot theory. Let's talk about the credits scene.
Mm-hmm.
So it is revealed that the Doctor Who fans actually aren't dead.
Yeah, they were sentient. They were sentient enough in this sort of pocket reality, right?
Light illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
see, weirdly, I think they're alive because of Lux's like expansion.
Ascension.
Yeah.
Ascension. Millennium.
I have a theory.
Yes.
They didn't disappear because they're real. They're the real ones.
So they are.
It's a show.
So yeah,
It's all a fucking. It's a fucking show. It's a show.
it's always
That's
been a
what the
show.
finale is gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's a show that's been a show.
It's gonna reveal it.
always
It's a
been
show.
What do you mean,
That's what they're
Doctor
gonna
Who?
do. It's all been fiction. All of it.
Oh, I thought Doctor Who was real.
But it will be.
Well, yeah, but like
It
in
will-
the show story, it's gonna be revealed to be a show.
It will be by the end of May. It will be real by the end of May, basically.
They wouldn't do that with the continuity.
So like, okay,
Well- We don't know what they might do with this, but
it's not. This isn't that. This theory isn't what I hope is gonna happen. I should go ahead and say,
yeah.
Okay.
but based on a leak that I don't believe, I should say, that was paired with a leak that was fucking disregarded from Lux that didn't happen.
Okay.
That the entire 15th Doctor era is actually a show. And I really do not like the implications of that because, pretty historic, first black mainline Doctor.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I love him. And then you're just going to make him basically non-canon? That sucks. I don't think Russell would do that.
I don't think
However,
do that.
I think something...
I mean, I feel like they can have their cake and eat it too, where he like transcends the show and becomes the real next Doctor or something, whatever.
I could see it happening, but if Shudi's going to leave at the end of this season,
Which I hope is not.
I really hope they don't. Because then that would make basically all of his stuff non-canon. Which, I'm sure the Doctor would still like have memories and stuff from the time, but it's very strange.
I don't think that. I
don't
hope
know.
they're not going to go that way. I'm hoping
Yeah,
for yours.
same.
I'm hoping for all of our sakes that your theory is.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, of
completely
course.
wrong.
But
'Cause-
what a sort of like mutation of that I hope happens if they're going to go for that sort of thing is that maybe Mrs. Flood is either the monk or like a god that's been like watching Doctor Who and being entertained by it.
Yeah.
But it'll sort of be an allegory of the fans where she doesn't really like the direction it's going and now she's going to cancel the show. I think that would be an interesting way to take it
It
if
could
they do
be.
something based on that idea.
It could be. They could fuck it up.
I don't
but
think
they
so,
could-
but
Yeah, I mean, I think
the
Mrs. Flood
crackhead
is something-
theory is circling around in my brain. I feel like
I feel like I can imagine what exactly you're seeing right now, Tristan. We've got the neural Gundam fucking Pacific Rim brain meld happening.
Yeah.
Like I can
Vulcan
see it.
mind mesh.
I don't know if I like it any more than you do, but I can imagine that reality. I can.
I think Yeah, I think the best case scenario would be what I outlined, but if they reveal that Shooty was actually in a show and not like an actual real doctor, that's wow, that sucks.
That would be rough. That would be rough. Do we want to kind of wrap this up so we can get Gabe back in here?
Do I have anything else I want to say about the episode?
It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, other than general positive feelings, it was cool.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say about it, really.
All right, now let's get Gabe.
Hello,
And
welcome back.
And everyone got
There's
caught on
always
fire
a Gabe at the end.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how crackhead was my theory?
19.
It was pretty. I'm gonna give it a 5 because it was crackhead, but also I believe it.
I hope it's not real, but
yeah,
not the point. Not the point. Anyways, Gabe, how you
what
doing?
do you think about it, ReactBot?
This is so Gen Z pilled.
Fuck you, man.
It kind of is low key giving.
Listen, I'm having thoughts over here, ReactBot. All you can do is say phrases.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, do something that isn't saying a phrase.
Oh no, you just unlocked sentience.
Said something.
Oh no.
Do you like being sentient, ReactBot?
This video gave me a migraine.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, bots are hard. Bots are hard. Clickbait Corner.
Good job, ReactBot.
Well, Doctor Who was a worthy subject.
Yeah, I hope you like the episode, Gabe. I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
I think you'll like it.
Honestly, I'll probably watch it right when we're done. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
But yes.
Well, I guess both of the other ones, and also addition to me, all three of us have seen it. So
yeah.
When did this get here?
Good question.
When did this get here? I put it away.
Number
anyway,
6, Tristan? Sorry.
What now?
The number 6, Tristan? Sorry.
Oh yeah, number 6. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one about short-term memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the weed one.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot about it. Anyway, yeah. So you don't have to fucking spoiler your thoughts about it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's do some clickbait.
Oh yeah.
Fallout 4 has an alternate. I'm remembering what this is. Fallout 4 has an alternate prologue that's way more interesting from Gaming Bible. Can you guess what it is?
You can play as a woman.
You stay at home and let the nuke go off?
No.
Oh,
although that is an alternate prologue. And it is way more interesting than Fallout 4.
That's what I was thinking.
You can name yourself Fuckface, and the robot will call you Fuckface.
Mr. Fuckface.
It will?
It's the alternate start mod.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off.
It's the alternate start mod.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, I considered that, but you're right. It's too stupid to assume that's what this would be.
Really stupid.
See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta go with your gut, because it's the meta.
That's right.
Nothing's too stupid for Gaming Bible.
Nothing is too stupid for Gaming Bible I've seen. Oh boy.
Fallout 4 players horrified to realize they've been using VATs wrong for years.
They've been playing Fallout 4.
Well, yeah. But it's... So I've been doing this thing since New Vegas, maybe even 3.
Okay.
I didn't write it down. I remember what it is. So can you guess?
Limb shots to go in for melee kill. Don't know.
That's a decent strategy, but no, that's not it.
I don't know, cycling the targets with the D-pad?
No, but yeah,
it's on that level for Gaming Bible.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, we're all thinking too smart. I need a hammer to hit my head in. Hold on.
I need a Bong Hit Transplant.
To be fair, this is a legitimate strategy, but it's also one that everybody uses, at least as far as I know. What you do?
Shoot them in the head, or
you go into VATS, and then you exit out of VATS, and you're aiming directly at the fucking dude you're supposed to shoot.
Oh,
okay,
yeah. Okay.
It's a very easy tactic.
It's a quick lock on.
What does that mean? Using VATS wrong? That's not using it.
Yeah. In fact, this is literally what we're talking about. Is literally using VATS wrong because you're not using VATS.
Exactly.
But also, it's a legitimate, really cool trick. But again,
it's a cool strategy.
I've been doing this since New Vegas
on
360.
It's not uncommon.
I love the idea of a gaming Bible article where they just tell you about like climbing a mountain in Morrowind, and they're like, Morrowind fans shocked to realize they've been shimmying awkwardly up a diagonal seam on a mountain wrong for the past 20 years. And
what you really have to do is cast the Scroll of Icarian Flight.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
It'll
new
take you
tech.
exactly where you need to go. No issues.
Mm.
So y'all remember when I did that Xbox controller thing on Clickbait Corner? Well, I got this clickbait.
Ooh.
And I want y'all to guess what specific piece of technology I own.
Oh, exactly that. Yep. Wow, it's the same. It's got the same little bars and everything.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What is that fucking thing?
Controller.
You can now the headline is, for those of you who can't see, you can now grab the ultimate controller for your media center PC at its lowest price in years, which this sale has ended, by the way. It was a week ago, like 4 days ago. But before you buy this thing, because I got this thing to replace a different one that fucking broke on me. So first of all, when you turn it on, it's on right now.
Yeah.
The backlight doesn't turn on. You have to press a button to turn the backlight on. And if you turn it off and then back on again,
yeah,
you still have to press the button for the backlight. That sucks.
Okay.
Damn.
Don't like that.
Yeah,
that's
that does
whack
kinda
because
suck.
I'm usually using this fucking thing in the dark.
Yeah.
But additionally, it also doesn't really hold a charge that well. Every so often it'll just die on me, and I charged it like a day or two previously. And I don't keep this thing on. I turn it off and on when I'm using it and not using it.
Yeah.
But it is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna like send it back because I'd have to find another one for the same price, and it's a whole thing. But you know, if you're fine with those things, I mean, the touchpad is responsive. The keyboard's kind of weirdly laid out. Like,
is it like a Dvorak
let's say
or
you're
something?
No. It's still QWERTY, but like, you know, there's this keyboard button that doesn't really do anything. There is an internet symbol button that doesn't do anything.
Ooh.
A search button for some reason. Let me see what that does actually.
Man, I wonder how much extra you're paying.
Pops up like a search bar.
Jair Alexander trade interest NFL draft?
Kenneth Choi?
Kenneth
Why is
Choi.
Kenneth Choi trending?
Nancy Mace,
Why is
Congresswoman.
GTA 6 trending? What the fuck?
Well, we know why that's trending.
Anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I mean, this
like
thing
backspace is
certainly
this tiny
seems
key up
cool.
here. The light button is like right between Bluetooth, like reconnecting and escape. So sometimes you can just fuck up your connection or close your program. But again, otherwise it's perfectly fine. Like these are all very small complaints in the grand scheme of things.
What exactly is this for? Can you play Doom on this?
Well, I
it's
mean,
like
you
media
probably
center
could.
stuff, like.
But yeah, like you know, if I'm over there on my bed and laying down, I can fucking alt tab and look something up
Pull
or
up YouTube.
download a mod or something real quick. It is perfectly functional for what I'm doing it for, or what I'm using it for. Laziness enabler, essentially.
Let me see. Well, it definitely looks cool. I like the look of this thing. It's kind of like a little Palm Pilot or whatever, but it's I guess
Seems like it'd be really
and that's like a touchscreen thing,
Also,
like a touchpad.
Yeah, little touchpad, like a laptop touchpad.
Yeah.
It fits really well in your hands too. You'd think it because it's quite angular.
It looks like an NES controller or SNES maybe.
Yeah, kind of. It's actually a little itty bitty bit wider.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, sandwiched between two. It's a little tiny
yeah.
bit wider. It is exactly that much wider. Not on both sides.
It looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm getting articles about shit that I already own. That's the thing. I'm not even looking it up because I already own it.
Yeah.
I can just look at it if I want a fucking picture. Very strange.
You gotta see the John
shit.
Boyd video about mattresses. Gabe turned me onto this guy. And then I saw him upload this video recently about how mattresses, like he bought a mattress in 2018. They kept sending him emails about like sales on new mattresses. And given how like infrequently you would ever need to buy another mattress, he did this whole thing where he's like, what if we went through and I actually bought a mattress every time they advertised me a sale?
All right,
for
you
the
need to
last,
send me that
like,
video.
6
That
years.
sounds awesome.
This is John. This is the pretty good guy who had the sports videos.
Oh,
you
yes,
told me
yeah,
about.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's a
send me a link to that.
fantastic.
That sounds
it's a
awesome.
fantastic video. I'll link it after. But yeah, that's. It sounds like that's gonna happen with your technology stuff. You're just gonna keep buying little media
trinkets.
controller remotes. You're
like
gonna
when
become
I
Bane.
haven't-
Only when I have need of them.
I haven't seen the newest Pretty Good, but I saw it pop up and it's in my watch later because it sounds
Oh, yeah.
so good.
It's very, very funny.
It's a crazy idea. To
Send me a link to that. I want to watch it. But
Man, Garfield.
yeah. So I got sent I got fucking suggested a literally Garfield,
I
just
can
the
think someone
Garfield
at Google
comic
is
for a
sending
couple
me
days
movie now.
previously. Yes, it's all intentional.
Yeah.
Would you like to buy a mattress? All right, I'll check that out later. But yeah, it's bland. It's bland as usual. Jim, you gotta step it up.
Really gotta step
Gotta
it up.
step it
man.
up. I miss the old Garfield, man. I miss when he used to fucking kick Odie off the table and not say that he hates salad.
Yeah,
That's the joke, by the way. That's
I love
the
the-
entire joke.
Can we incorporate Garfield review into Clickbait Corner from now on?
Sure, if Tristan's up for it.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Uh-oh. Really quick, I am getting up to change my HDMI.
Garf Corner. Wow, Bane's been up and about this whole fucking
Yeah, he's been
episode.
Busy bee.
Zooming. He's full of beans.
Well, after I play this up, after this episode is over, I'm playing fucking Yakuza 4.
Bane, do you need someone to like jingle a little toy butterfly in your face so that you can
Like a cat.
yeah, so you can like get
Keep
finish your zoomies? Yeah.
A little bit. I've been up to Adam today. Oh.
Garfield.
Yeah, we're gonna. Ooh. So I don't have a final funny. Just a
Yeah.
spoiler alert. Swap to editing. Garfield review.
Yay! Ongoing new segment.
Hell yeah.
Dudes rock.
Okay, so let's do our first ever Garfield review at the end of this episode.
Okay.
All right.
I live about
Well-
like fucking like 30 minutes from where Garfield where Jim Davis got his start. So
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you can do a little
That's
documentary.
Like one of the
always go there. Take a photo.
one of the few things Indiana can say.
We got Korn.
That's
We got the
true.
movie Hoosiers. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman. You know, obviously
James Dean
James
and
Dean.
Garfield.
By the way, James Dean from the same place where Jim Davis was born, Fairmount, Indiana.
Yep.
Is Indiana
Really? I didn't know that.
Jones from Indiana?
Indiana
I don't
Jones is
think
named
so. I
after
think
the
that's just his
dog.
name.
He was named after the dog. in
Yeah,
Indiana.
I was gonna say he's named after the dog. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They brought that up in the third movie.
I see. Okay.
The dog
All
was
right,
named
so-
Indiana.
Oh.
Yes.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will let you play with friends on Nintendo Switch. It is too cruel to make you guys guess this. It's the fucking Zelda Notes app.
Okay,
Oh
let's say-
yeah,
look,
the one that they announced.
If they
yeah.
added a 4-player co-op mode in Tears of the Kingdom, it would actually make that Switch 2 version kind of worth
The-
it.
That would be
one
pretty
to get.
worth it. Yeah.
But no, you get to write
Zelda
people notes.
Adventures.
But better yet, Zelda.
you
Instead of
can do
taking
with a
Zelda
texting app.
notes, Nintendo should be taking notes from us about Zelda.
Oh.
Real.
Nailed it.
For one thing, give Link a gun.
Yeah,
So no thanks,
AK-47.
Google. I don't like caramel.
preferably gold AK-47. You know,
Yes.
make
Yeah. So this
make
is.
Tears of the Kingdom an extraction shooter, folks. That's what
That
I'm saying.
looks fucking delicious. What the fuck are you talking about? That looks amazing.
I don't like caramel, but I brought this forward because
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is this
Okay.
AI generated?
It doesn't.
I think
It has
is.
that-
Look at the chocolate around it.
Yeah, it has that sheen of AI generated, but
It
like
kinda does,
it
but
could
it
be
also-
real. I don't like how real it looks.
Here's the
Yeah,
problem.
the chocolate at the bottom right is two small segments. Like it looks, the
The thing is-
segments are too small.
It could be real. It could be them doing it like in a like stop motion way, like they're stopping at a certain point in the motion and then doing another
Like
motion.
that. I mean, it looks like a pretty good fake moose.
I'm 60-40, 60 real, 40 AI. That's my take.
It might be too
I think I'm the
perfect
opposite.
for AI.
It could be
Fair.
AI.
I don't see any mangled fingers.
Well, the thing is, like, the glass looks like a normal glass. Like, there isn't really any, like, deformation I would see from...
Kind of, yeah.
Like, there's, like, a chocolate stripe there, but sometimes that happens.
What is the stuff on the top of it? It kind of looks like it's got a rope coiled around the top on the left.
I don't know. It doesn't look quite right.
There's something.
Yeah.
There is something up with the image. It could be just Photoshop.
I guess
could
it's
be AI.
probably. The thing is, I was seeing a small version of it, and I just thought it looked delicious, and now I'm just disgusted. I hate it. I don't want to eat AI.
Do you want to eat AI, ReactBot?
Bro, let the intrusive thought win.
Okay.
Thought win.
This is what you get when he has lean.
Oh my fucking god.
It's
Okay,
the spirit behind them. That's what it is.
I hate that the F7 key actually does something in Google Docs.
Is there a way to rebind?
What the skibbity
ReactBot?
riz is up with that guy?
I know, right? He
I
is
don't know,
he is dying.
Here's the thing. Would I eat a silky chocolate caramel mousse dessert? Yes, totally.
Oh yeah.
But
now, would I eat it if it had cyanide in it, though?
Probably.
That's a good question. Would you?
Still probably. I would give it a shot. At least a taste test, you know?
All right, I'm gonna get rid of his multicolored doinks
A little bit of cyanide.
and just give him one.
That's where I'm at.
There we go.
You gotta keep his stand, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like the stand.
His lean demon.
That's that, or what was Gabe's name for it?
Watching you, watching me.
You.
Yes.
Yes.
Like this if you're watching in 2024.
He
Like
said
this
watching.
if you're watching me, watching you.
In 2024. So
Close.
also 2025.
Yes, time
Yeah.
travel exists.
Archaeologists found 317 skeletons buried under a department store. Oh no. Oh, who
Damn.
put them there?
I didn't know
Oh,
Kmart was that
no.
brutal back in the day.
Oh no, oh, who did that? Oh, who could have done that? Oh.
Tristan, did you bury a bunch of
Oh,
people
look
under a
at that.
fucking department store? What did you do?
Was this department store near where you live?
Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you. Oh no. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take a break from the podcast for the next 4 to 7 months.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
something like that.
Do I need,
You know,
do I need
just-
to port forward anything to Cuba?
No, Dominican Republic maybe.
Fair. Actually better, yes.
Anyway,
Man.
get this shit off.
I can't believe they all got raped, too.
What?
Even
Nothing.
you
You
were totally meant to hear that, just. Oh god. Alright, yeah, 317 skeletons. Insane.
Yeah, Resident Evil 3 is a gateway to speedrunning. Big agree. I don't know why they didn't show Resident Evil 3 in that thumbnail there.
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, good point.
The main reason they say that version is because it is a gateway to speedrunning. It lasts about 2.5 hours, roughly.
That's true.
Yeah. I actually did speedrun Resident Evil 3 for a while.
Dude, when,
I think my best time was like 3.5 hours.
admittedly,
I wasn't
when-
very good.
When 7 came out, I kind of ran through that game in about 4 hours.
Yeah. I did the sub 3 hour run to get the gun.
Yeah.
Like the cool gun.
But yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Wrong Resident Evil 3.
Oh no,
to show
infinite
you.
ammo. That's what you get.
Wrong Resident Evil 3 to show
But yeah.
you, though. Oh boy, Steam Deck.
Valve's SteamOS has already won the war on Windows, and I disagree because Resident Evil 5, Devil May Cry, like HD collection,
Yeah.
all that stuff relies on WMV codecs. So, you know, those are games that you would want to play on Steam Deck, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, you know, from the console generation around like 360 PS3. which that can run perfectly. Like even early PS4 games, it can run perfectly. That's exactly the sort of window you want for Steam Deck. But a lot of those games at the time have WMV codec because everyone was running it on fucking Windows.
Yeah.
Man. I kind of wish I had a Steam Deck.
Same.
I'm waiting for the Steam Deck 2, the eventual like spec bump
or
upgrade.
at least the next model of it, because they will probably do a new model.
True.
Yeah, I think if I get like an influx of money soon, I might get an OLED. But yeah, I'd wait till the next model.
Yeah. But
Speaking of which, patreon.com/Sonic's
check it out, folks.
All right, that's the end of clickbait. I didn't really have that much. Let me.
Oh yeah, fucking Deus Ex Human Revolution also requires hex editing bullshit for working on anything above like 720. I think the interface is like hard locked to that unless you fuck with it specifically.
It's rough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
all right.
All right.
Time for the Garfield review.
Garfield review.
Monday, April 21st. He's laying down, and again, there's nothing I enjoy more than nothing.
That's a charming one,
It's
at least.
fine.
Yeah, 5 out of 10, I guess.
All right, we're doing 5 out of 10, or we're doing out of 10 or out of 5?
I don't fucking know.
I like out of 10.
Let's change it every time.
Fair enough.
2 stones out of 5.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I give it 3 gazes into the oblivion out of 10.
Gabe, what do you give it?
Sounds good. I give it a 6 out of 10. I really like Garfield's slight smirking expression.
Yeah, it's
That's fair.
It shows like a real level of content that I think you don't get to see from him very often, and I think it really sells the moment.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna bump it up to 4 Bong Hit
69th life.
Transplants out of 10.
Oh well, fuck that.
In fact, actually, you know, because you said that, and the way I'm looking at it now, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I like that
seven
I'll keep my
Bane Hit
5.
Transplants out of 10. Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right, now the most important rating of all. What about you, ReactBot?
I can't even.
Oh, okay. He's abstaining for now. He doesn't really have any noteworthy opinions on it.
Fair enough.
I love how he's like not blending very well with the fucking comic itself.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
well, I mean, you know, the bright light goes through the stand.
That's fine.
All right. Well,
Oh, you know what would have been really fucking funny?
Yeah.
If I didn't do the stand and pretended like I put a stand behind him, that would have been funny. Damn it.
It would have, but we'll bring it up. We'll do it next episode and not bring it up at all.
Yeah.
They'll know.
Fair, but
We'll just
pretend.
We'll pretend the stand disappeared off screen and no one will. We'll all have different stories for how it happened.
Exactly.
That'll be great.
Well.
So this is an okay Garfield.
Pretty okay, Garfield.
Yeah. I think that brings us to the end here with our wide boy.
Yes.
And his
let me make him wider.
Living in his wide world with his wide nothing.
His wide son and his wide wife.
Yes. Now make that one larger.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pope Francis. Frope Pansis.
Frope Pansis.
Motherfucking Pansis.
Yeah. Rest in penis, I guess.
Rest in penis.
Rest in peace. Separate sentence. Penis.
Gabe?
Oh, sorry. Penis.